and I'm living, so we turning up. Yeah, we turning it up.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
this is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. Good morning. How is everybody here today on this fine Wednesday?
Good morning.
Good morning, Virginia.
I like this cooler weather.
I know, it's nice. I don't think it's going to last very long. It seems like it's going to start heating up and pretty quick, but it's still going to be not bad. But we're going into that next tier. South Florida has tiers of temperatures. I don't know how much more we're going to see that cooler 70s, going to be higher 70s for the rest of the week. So we're kind of starting to get into that spring tier where it's, you know, it's a little warmer, but it's not our crazy regular hot.
I love the cool weather, but man, it does make the first 5 minutes of driving a struggle. It's always extra wet on your window.
Dewy.
It's dewy.
You're a little dewy today.
I don't think anything works in my Jeep.
Yeah.
The only thing that works in my Jeep is the blind spot that it has. It's got a natural blind spot.
Good for that, yeah.
It's great.
It is a struggle to get going in the morning. Well, we did make it. We are here. We're on KVJ TV. If you'd like to watch the KVJ show, you can. Just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ show, kvjshow.tv. We're also going to hit that up. We're going to tell you what is on our mind here in just a minute and just how big is Taylor Swift on Disney Plus. I'll break down the numbers for you coming up next.
People dream high in the quiet of the night. You know that I caught it. Bad boy, shiny toy with a price. You know that I bought it. Killing me slow out the window. I'm always waiting for you to be waiting below. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. What doesn't kill me makes me want you more. And it's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got in it, it's cruel summer. It's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer with you. Hang your head low in the glow of the vending machine. I'm not dying. We say that we'll just screw it up in these trying times. We're not trying. So cut the headlights. Summer's a knife. I'm always waiting for you just to cut to the bone. Devils roll the dice. Angels roll their eyes. And if I bleed, you'll be the last to know. Oh, it's blue. The shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got in it. It's cruel summer. It's cool. That's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer with you. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you. And I snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to steal my fate. And I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? He looks so gritty like a devil. It's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got in it. It's cruel summer. It's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you. And I snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to steal my fate. And I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard?
It took about, 3 days for Taylor Swift's Eras Tour to become Disney Plus's most streamed music special of all time. Gosh, I mean, the thing just dropped on March 14th.
Wow.
Yeah. I guess Swifties don't go out and celebrate St. Patty's Day, huh?
Not this year.
No, apparently not this year.
St. Patty's is canceled.
16.2 million hours in its opening weekend. She actually beat herself. That was one of the other big kind of like concert movies they've had on the platform. It was Swiss Folklore. Elton John she beat, and the Beatles.
When you start beating the Beatles and Elton John, but then you're starting to beat yourself, you're beating your own records.
That's it. She's the only thing left to beat is herself.
That's going to be a weird feeling as a human. I get how awesome it is. Oh, I'm at the top of the mountain. But when you get alone by yourself, isn't that kind of a big thought to have?
I'm the only one that can compete with me.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. There you go. Taylor Swift. Right now you can watch on Disney+.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
If someone you truly trusted and loved, for example, a panda came to you and said, Virginia, I swear to you, I just saw a real life alien. It was 3 feet. It was gray. There was a ship involved. I swear I saw it. Do you believe me? Would you believe him, or would you think he was going through something? How would you react to that?
That'd be tough because I would think, man, it's a 50-50 shot of has he lost his marbles or really did he see an alien?
That's what's
Because unless I see it, I'm going to be like, I don't know. I got to see it myself.
That's what sucks with a lot of these encounters. What about you, Kev? I mean, you obviously trust the Mexican queen.
Yeah.
She comes to you. You know she's not kidding. She goes, dude, I saw an alien. You believe her?
I believe that she thinks she saw one.
That's the question.
Yeah.
So you think it's possibly something else?
Absolutely, yeah. You got to go through the whole what else could it have been, but I believe that she believes it.
Well, there's just so many stories. For example, Sandra from Port St. Lucie, she sent me this message about when she was 19, living in California. She was on this farm, and she saw this big old light on the, kind of fly down on the farm, made this big noise. She went up to the ship or this crash, and there was 3 gray aliens waving at her, and she said it was a feeling of peace, and they got back into the ship and flew off, and no one's ever believed her. She said, I wasn't on any drugs. I know what I saw. I wasn't hallucinating. In fact, I was out working on the farm. She goes, no one's ever believed me. That's got to be tough.
That's got to be really tough. It would be a terrible position to be in, to know that you saw it and know that you weren't in an altered state and know that you weren't like somebody slipped you a mushroom or something.
Well, that's what a lot of these people who have these encounters, especially when you're talking 70s, 80s, and 90s, where if you were to go public with what you saw, people were calling you loony, you're a loon, and you wouldn't say anything. And now that it's a little bit more commercial to talk about it, people go, yeah, I was afraid to come forward, but I was a police officer in a small town. I wasn't looking for any publicity. I'm not making this up for attention. I was afraid to come forward. He goes, I know what I saw. I saw an alien. And there's so many of these stories. Are they all lying?
Did they all get stripped a mushroom?
Yeah.
It's just, you'll never know until you see that tall gray being in your driveway and you have that moment. You'll always be doubtful.
But wouldn't that be for anything you see in life? If you're not there, well, I wasn't there, so Kevin was on a mushroom.
Especially now, nobody believes. In fact, I even saw that YouTube is going to have to start putting disclaimers up for AI created material because people are just not going to know and they're not going to believe it. So they're already starting to put regulations on that platform where people are going to have to let others know that this is created with artificial intelligence.
It's a legit issue because I'll watch some of these videos just for, prep for the show. And at first, for about a minute, you think it's a real video, and then they type in the name wrong. And Ariana Grande, they'll say the celebrity's name wrong, and that's how you kind of get tipped off going, this is an AI kind of a thing. And the comments on AI programming, there's a lot of people that are against it, saying this is not the way.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Because, already we've had problems with fake news, and that was before we had to deal with visuals that look so authentic and other people's voices that sounded just dead on.
You're right. A couple years ago, the government goes, oh, yeah, we've got these videos of the UFO, and we don't know what it is. And then the reports of, oh, we've got no evidence of UFOs and aliens.
Look over here.
Yeah, I just...
Look at what Biden did. We found cocaine in the White House.
I feel like there's too many of these encounters for people to be lying. I'm not saying everyone's telling the truth, because obviously you hear
I believe
stories.
they believe it. Yeah.
You believe that they believe it. That almost sounds kind of condescending to the person who had that encounter.
No. If I had seen that, I would believe that I believed it. That I'd be like, wow, I don't know what that is, but I think I saw an alien.
Well, the girl...
I wouldn't even know myself.
The girl Sandra said it changed her way of how she lives her life because of that encounter.
She's always looking up and shaking.
Constantly looking up and shaking. But she says it wasn't... She was scared, but also had a feeling of kind of safety. She was scared because the initial encounter was weird.
She didn't feel threatened.
Yes. And there's a lot of stories like that.
Interesting.
Okay.
I know you want to be probed so bad. I mean, if the aliens are listening and you want to come visit and do experiments and present
Do you
yourself
think with
to
their technology
anybody.
they're listening to FM radio? Honestly.
I don't know.
They've got that kind of craft, and inside of their craft they got an FM radio.
They're streaming.
Well, keep
They're
in mind, too,
definitely streaming.
I also do alien meditations, so hopefully they can hear me on that.
Yeah, that's how
They're at least on the app.
Well, keep in mind too, just like humans, there and other species of animals, there might be other species of creatures out there. Not just the cute little grays. There's other reports of not so warm moments with an alien encounter
Well,
as
just
well.
like people.
Yeah.
Some of us are cool and some of us ain't.
Remember when Virginia didn't take any of this alien stuff seriously?
I know. Listen to her now.
Kind of. I don't know.
Broke her down.
I have never wanted anything more than for you to be taken by these aliens. I think it'd be such a perfect pairing because you want them. They apparently want you.
You make the introduction. Hello, alien. Meet Jaybird's behind.
You're the
Jaybird's
go-between.
behind. Meet the alien.
I think I want the knowledge. I don't know if I would have the nards to go up into an alien
They
spacecraft.
don't want your nards.
No.
But if it was in my backyard, like, Bird, you have a chance to go up right now. We're going to give you some answers and some other things.
Bend over and touch your toes.
I would want to go. Sitting here, I would say, yeah, man, I would go. But in the moment, does the fear strike you and say, I don't know what's going to happen?
Well, I don't think you have a choice. When they pick you, I think you're going.
You're right.
But I'm putting out the bat signal. I think if they're looking for anybody, here, look no further, aliens.
I think I'm the wrong guy. I'm too alien hopeful. People are going to go, this guy's got an agenda, clearly. It's like me with Ghost. Some people don't believe my ghost stories because this guy's ghost hopeful. Somebody like you or a non-believer would be the best.
I don't have time for abduction. I can't fit it in my schedule.
Too busy. Yeah.
You can't fit a lot of things with what the aliens want to do.
Yes, I am not down with how they get.
What you got in your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I've got some exciting news. It could be great. It could be horrifying. So when I was in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and visiting Nashville and that whole area with my family, my sisters came up with a plan.
Sisters.
So I don't know if you remember last year, me and my sister Maggie went to Jazz Fest, and we had a great time. So this year, we've talked my sister Caitlin into joining us at Jazz Fest, and this will be the first vacation she's ever taken, ever, without her family.
Really?
She's never been on a trip ever that didn't include either her parents or her husband and kids.
Wow.
So it's kind of like a Rumspringa.
This would be a Rumspringa. And this
Okay.
could either be great and awesome, or this could be weird because there's some personal issues going on behind the scenes. and there's
So
some,
she's got
there's
personal
some
issues,
drama.
so you're going to throw this trip into the mix while she's trying to sort out personal issues in her life.
Yep.
Okay, that seems like good logic.
I would ask about what the issues are, but they sound personal.
the kind of stuff you should be home attending to?
Well, people are reading between the lines when you say, I don't know, when you say that.
There's just all kinds of things going on. And I think, maybe things that she hasn't dealt with. And her mom died last year. And I think that has been, something that maybe there should have been more grief counseling.
So Rumspringa over therapy.
I think the Rumspringa is happening, baby.
Yeah, I think the grief therapy, it's overrated. Newsflash, you're still going to be sad.
You're still going to be sad, and you're still going to do weird stuff. And why not do it in New Orleans at Jazz Fest on a sister's trip?
Well, kind of like the aliens, I doubt this guy's listening to our show right now. But I still wanted to throw out this message. Yesterday, I was playing basketball with my son, and there was this guy who had been walking in the nearby vicinity, and he came up and he asked us, he said, hey, would you happen to have a basketball pump? And I said, yeah, we always keep one in the car. And so he said, great. And so he starts walking off, I assume to go get his basketball. And then I realized, oh my goodness, he is parked a long way away. And he was a larger gentleman. And his gait was a little bit slower. And I'm sitting there marking this out. I'm like, oh, my gosh, because we were getting ready to leave. And I started to figure, I'm like, this guy's probably not going to be back in about 20 minutes as long as he's walking and as far as he's got to go. And then I realized, you know what? I'm not in my car that I usually drive, and I don't have that pump.
Oh.
So I told Cam, like, get the balls. Let's go. So I feel terrible because, this guy, it must have taken him probably, he might still be walking back to the court, so he may just be finding this out right now.
Oh, man, I wish he'd call in right now. I am listening. Why did you leave me?
I feel so bad that I ghosted you, but I thought through it. I'm like, I'm going to have to wait another 25 minutes just to tell this guy I'm in a different car, and I thought I had the pump, and I don't have the pump. I'm like, did you go?
No, I think you did the right move.
Okay, all right. I do feel bad about that move. It's a little bit out of style, but I apologize. I do want to throw a shout out, though, to FAU men's basketball. They are going to be heading to Brooklyn, New York today to get ready for the NCAA men's basketball tournament. They are hopefully going to do what they did last year, and that is get to the Final Four. We'll see. They're a number 8 seed, and they go against number 9 Northwestern. That's going to be Friday at 12:15 if you want to see the tip-off. But if you'd like to see the team leaving, they're going to be doing a send-off party at Florida Atlantic's basketball arena, Baldwin Arena there in Boca Raton at 12:45 p.m. today.
That's fun.
It is, yeah.
I love that.
Hey, hoot, hoot.
Yeah, you need that, man.
Yeah, get that down. So I want to throw a shout-out to them.
And your expert sports opinion, do the Fighting Owls have a better team this year, or do they have a better team last year?
They got about the same team. Things worked out in their favor last year. They've got a lot of it's how things fall in the tournament. Who are your opponents? And do you have an upset leading to a team you were supposed to play that likely would beat you? That, I think, helped them a little bit last year. Will that happen this year?
That's what was always cool about tournament play, Virginia. If you were kind of, and I'm not saying this about FAU, but I'm saying this about, if you were a crappy team, but you happen to start playing good towards the end, you could somehow win a tournament, even though people are going, yeah, y'all suck. There's those Cinderella stories that can happen.
Yeah.
That's what you want in life.
I
right?
wish them that.
Yeah. We want that, and we want aliens.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, if FAU wins the championship and you get abducted this weekend, that's a win.
Also wanted to throw a shout out to Coco Gauff. If you don't know, she is a 20-year-old from Delray Beach who is an amazing tennis player. In fact, she was the first U.S. tennis player to qualify for the Summer Olympics coming up. So congratulations to her for that. She's going to be going and playing. She's going to start in the Miami Open, which goes on this week, and it'll really start going on this weekend. She plays on Friday, so you can go and root on Coco Gauff. And another great thing she does, she's always giving back to the community. She helped to unveil some new tennis courts at Pompey Park in Delray Beach yesterday. A bunch of young kids were out there, and they were given a pair of her signature New Balance sneakers, and they got to volley with her and all kinds of cool stuff. So she's always giving back to the community.
It was very cool. I saw them on the news. Her parents were on there.
Yeah.
They were so proud.
Right, absolutely.
Family legacy, because I guess her grandparents, their name is on the baseball field from when they redid the baseball field.
They've just always been giving back,
They
and it's
always
a beautiful
it's
thing.
beautiful family.
They support us, so we got to support her.
Take that pickleball.
Yeah, that's right. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, I asked my son if he knew what this was. He did, and apparently it is annoying the heck out of teachers. Parents likely don't know about mewing. Have you heard about mewing?
Mewing?
No? Okay.
Like meowing?
No, Virginia, it's not meowing, it's mewing, and it's annoying your kids' teachers. I'll tell you what it is coming up next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Rapids Water Park. Mega thrills. Mega fun. And coming later this spring, new Mega Mayhem. The first dueling water coaster in Florida. Visit now for spring break and come back for Mega Mayhem with a season pass. Save 45% and get a free souvenir cup now through April 3rd. Only at South Florida's Mega Thrill Capital, Rapids Water Park. It's Mega 2024.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? Research shows consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in, sell it to We Buy Any Car. Get your free online valuation now at
We buy any car.
Research published in the Journal of Industrial Economics, December 2015, showed buyers with a trade-in pay an average of $990 more than those who do not trade in their used cars.
Back in my day, we would camp in the backyard and tell scary stories. Except, we weren't the greatest storytellers.
Zero tension building.
But with the Xfinity 10G network, we'll get insanely fast internet in the house and outside. So we can stream scary stories all the way out here.
Ooh, this one's called The Wedding Nightmare.
Fire it up.
It was then that Jessica realized the airline had lost her gown.
The next generation Xfinity 10G network. The future starts now. Save more this season when you get Xfinity Internet and Mobile. Or, now through March 21st, get 150 megabit internet for just $20 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless bill and an auto-pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet.
Hi, I'm Jade, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit is the savoriness of the sausage, the fluffiness of the egg, and the butteriness of the biscuit. It's amazing. The perfect start to my day.
Hi, everyone. It's Justin. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit is the fluffy egg, the melted cheese, and the sizzling sausage. It's the start to your morning that you didn't know you need.
Order a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit and Simply Orange juice on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
The Jeep Celebration event is going on right now with exceptional offers on a wide selection of Jeep brand vehicles. If you're looking to supercharge your next adventure, look no further than America's best-selling plug-in hybrid, the Jeep Wrangler 4xE. Or choose the luxurious Grand Cherokee or Grand Cherokee 4xE. All celebrations must come to an end, so hurry and visit Jeep.com or your local Jeep brand dealer for great deals during the Jeep Celebration event. Based on 2022 CYQ4 sales, J.D. Power retail sales data. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Get ready for an out-of-this-world space adventure inspired by NASA missions with space explorers, The Infinite, at the Kravis Center, June 4th through September 2nd. Embark on the International Space Station and join the crew of astronauts for a spacewalk that'll leave you changed forever. Don't miss the chance to discover this unique, immersive experience. The Infinite, June 4th through September 2nd at the Kravis Center.
A true partner in your health dedicates time to understanding your needs. At Kvj Care Center, doctors make one-on-one time with you a priority, so you can get all your questions answered and feel more confident in your health care. Kvj Senior Care experts have been helping seniors stay healthy and independent for more than 50 years. Schedule a tour today at tourconviva.com. That's tourconviva.com.
Did you know Conky Joe's Seafood Restaurant and Bar has been one of the longest-standing waterfront establishments on the Treasure Coast? Guests have been laughing, making memories, and dining at the Jensen Beach Conky since 1983. Experience the essence of Martin County with riverside dining, renowned conch fritters, truly fresh fish, daily happy hour, live music, and Sunday brunch. Come to Conky Joe's to remember what you love about Jensen Beach, just north of the Jensen Beach Causeway. For reservations, visit conkyjoes.com or check out their Facebook page.
Hey, Florida, are you ready to meet Birch Lane? It's Megan, and I am so excited. The first ever Birch Lane stores are now open, where you can shop high-quality, classic furniture and decor in person. Don't miss the grand opening sales all month long. Plus, get expert help on home projects with free design services. It's classic style for joyful living. Shop Birch Lane, a Wayfair specialty brand at Meisner Park in Boca Raton and at birchlane.com.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar and Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In office, West Palm Beach.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, it is the latest thing that is annoying your kids' teachers, and it's called mewing. My son is 15 years old, and he goes to high school here in South Florida. I asked him if he'd ever heard of this, and he has. So that's all the validation I needed.
Mewing. Okay, what is mewing?
It involves positioning your tongue in a resting position at the roof of your mouth, which TikTokers believe over time supposedly creates a sharper jawline, making you thus more attractive, which is what every kid in high school wants. Now, the action consists of a slushing or shushing motion, followed by pointing to your jawline and tracing the outline of it. How anybody thinks this would ever work is absolutely insane. But there aren't enough studies done as to whether or not mewing does give you this sharper jawline, which everybody so desperately craves. But the problem with this is laid out by 36-year-old Teresa Newman. She's a middle and high school teacher, and she has noticed her students are doing this viral trend of mewing. And she is not a fan because she believes it signals to that person that they don't care what they have to say, because when kids are doing it, their mouths are closed and they make a gesture to their jawline like, you can't bother me because I'm mewing right now. And what I'm doing is so much more important than interacting with you. So how dare you interrupt my mewing session?
You can't mew and talk at the same time is what this teacher's saying.
Yeah, this is what the kids are doing now. And she said that now the kids, that they know what mewing is, they seem to use it to embarrass teachers, and it's kind of used as a medium by students to avoid class participation. And she basically says, yeah, it pisses me off, and I don't find it funny at all. And this is another reason why I regret teaching.
I'm confused.
It's a crazy concept. Yeah, I don't even know. I really, and look, I'm trying to understand this, and I don't. I read it several times. I'm like, why would you ever think that positioning your tongue in a resting position at the roof of your mouth is going to give you a sharper jawline? And then what is this? It's like a shushing motion followed by they point to their jawline and trace the outline of it.
I guess, can you show me what they're doing? Because I'm...
okay,
Can you show me what they're mewing?
Oh, man, it's good. Dang it.
So if I were a kid and I was sitting back, of course I'm going to be sitting with bad posture. And I'm going to be like this. I'm going to have the tongue on the roof of my mouth. And you're going to be a teacher. And Virginia, try to ask me a question or something.
Kevin, I need to know what 8 times 12 is.
Oh, they do the shush.
They do a shush, finger up in front of their lips without opening their mouth. And then they trace their jawline to let the teacher know that I can't be interrupted right now because I'm mewing.
Well, they are telling the teacher to shush. That's what they're doing. They're saying, shut up, I'm mewing.
Yes, in a sense, that's it. And, and they're prioritizing sharpening their jawline. This sounds so insane, doesn't it? That's why I asked my son, I'm like, okay, this has to be a TikTok thing. This isn't for real. And he's like, no, I've heard of it. And he's a boy, so, you know, he's not mewing. I don't know if he knows anybody that necessarily is, but he has heard of it. So it's something that is happening in some high schools in South Florida, apparently.
Yeah, well,
Or
imagine.
at least he sees it on TikTok.
Imagine that. TikTok is making us disrespectful to each other. Telling a teacher.
How insane is that?
It's
Could you
insane.
imagine? In my day, if a teacher walked up to you and you would not open your mouth and you would, in a sense, tell the teacher, shh, quiet.
I
and then point
refuse
your,
to speak.
Right. And then point to your jawline to let them know that you're in the middle of some TikTok practice that clearly is not going to work to make you more attractive.
Here is my honest question, though. Is this just a TikTok thing, or is it really bleeding into... you say Cannon's heard of it, so that means it's not prevalent.
Yeah, I didn't get enough information. He's heard kids talking about it. He doesn't necessarily know if it's happening. He's on TikTok. I'm sure he's aware of it from that as well. I'm wondering how many teachers are becoming exasperated by this. I will tell you that this post itself has over 600,000 posts affiliated with Mewing and Mew. So there is a lot of it on TikTok, and a good portion of it is people, and especially teachers, who are venting on how angry they are that kids are showing this sign of disrespect to them. In fact, this teacher, the reason why she did it, she was to advise other teachers who face mewing that, you can't show anger or frustration, because that's a lot of times the reaction that the kids are looking for. Sometimes they are really not doing it to sharpen their jawline. They're just trying to get a rise out of the teacher. And you see so many videos of that now, don't you? With kids antagonizing teachers and trying to get them to boil over and get them in a fight. And then they make a video of it. And so this maybe is just something that would light that fire to show the disrespect by mewing in front of the teacher.
We got kids mewing. We got teachers on TikTok. I don't trust any of them. I'm so seriously, anybody on TikTok, including ourselves, I'm sus. You're there to get likes and shares. So even your teachers, hear me out on this. Even your teachers that are going out there, they're doing it because they want a little bit of attention as well. They're trying to get a platform raised up as well. So anybody on TikTok, they're trying to get attention. That's why I'm going, are people really mewing? Is this teacher being honest? Are the kids lying? It's all blurred, Ken.
Yeah, I hear you. This teacher went on to say that she has noticed that these kind of behaviors and managing kids in the classroom has gotten much worse since 2020. And it's not necessarily that she blames the pandemic and everything that went on with that. She said it's social media more so. And a lot of it's these ideas. I remember when my son was in middle school, they had a problem with kids vandalizing the bathrooms. I think they were ripping urinals off the wall or something like that.
Yes. They were taking things, signs off the wall, urinals off the wall, mirrors, sinks. Yeah, that was a thing. Like, what the hell? Have you lost your mind?
And then he had a kid in his class, another viral trend. The kid jumped up in the air and they kicked his legs out from underneath him, and the kid fell on his arm and broke it, and they sued the school and won. That was a big story. Yeah, that happened when my son was at that middle school.
Oh my gosh, I would so let you guys break my arm for a little take home. Oh yeah.
Okay.
We'd do it and get 400 views, and you'd have your arm in a sling for 6 weeks.
We'd get sued.
And then they would take the video down because it's bullying.
Yeah.
You bullied someone. I bullied myself.
I think that's a thing. We'd get flagged for that.
We would get flagged.
Yeah. She also says, a lot of this is what the parents are doing with their kids at home. She said you got to watch how much screen time they have, the boundaries, talking to them about consequences that go on, just teaching them respect for adults. She feels like that is something that's not really taught to kids today, and it's very evident for teachers in the classroom. So she said, look, if you want your kid to be successful in the classroom, it starts in the home.
I would agree with that. I think we got to get back to some respect. These teachers sacrifice so much to be teachers. They really do make way less than they deserve.
I think we got to get back to respecting one another on every level. On every level.
I agree, but can we start with authority figures for children? It just seems like there's just like whatever. I'm not doing that. You can't make me do that.
Yeah, right, exactly. So that's kind of what's going on with the kids today. Mewing. Selena saying has nothing to do with meowing. It's completely different, and I know it's completely confusing. 877-979-WRMF. I love this list, and you're probably going to relate to it. New social norms older generations can't stand from today.
Mewing!
Yeah, that's one of them.
one spot, now she found her a replacement. I swear now I can't take it, knowing somebody's got my baby. And now you ain't around, baby, I can't think. I should've put it down, should've got that ring, 'cause I can still feel it in the air. See her pretty face, run my fingers through her hair. My love, my life, my shawty, my wife. She left me, I'm tight, 'cause I knew that it just ain't right. I was thinking about her, thinking about me, thinking about us. What we gon' be? Open my eyes, yeah, it was only just a dream. So I travel back down that road. We should come back, no one knows. I realize it was only just a dream. When I be riding, man, I swear I see her face at every turn. Trying to get my usher on, but I can't let it burn. And I just hope she know that she the only one I yearn for. More and more I miss her, what will I learn? Didn't give her all my love, I guess now I got my payback. Now I'm in the club thinking all about my baby. Hey, she was so easy to love, but wait, I guess that love wasn't enough. I'm going through it every time that I'm alone, and now I'm wishing she pick up the phone. But she made the decision that she wanted to move on, 'cause I was wrong. And I was thinking about her, thinking about me, thinking about us. What we gon' be? Open my eyes, yeah, it was only just a dream. So I travel back down that road. We should come back, no one knows. I realize it was only just a dream. If you ever love somebody, put your hands up. If you ever love somebody, put your hands up. And now they gone and you wish you could give them everything, everything. Said if you ever love somebody, put your hands up. If you ever love somebody, put your hands up. Now they gone and you wish you could give them everything. I was thinking about her, thinking about me, thinking about us. What we gon' be? Open my eyes, yeah, it was only just a dream. So I travel back down that road. We should come back, no one knows. I realize it was only just a dream. I was thinking about her, thinking about me, thinking about us. What we gon' be? Open my eyes, yeah, it was only just a dream. So I travel back down that road. We should come back, no one knows. I realize it was only just a
There's probably a few things on this list that you might relate to. New social norms that older generations can't stand. Things that didn't happen maybe in your day that do today, and you're just noticing it out there, and you don't really like it. You don't think that it's necessarily made society better. You know, maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. Who knows? But it's just changed. One of those norms is the trend for everybody to record everything they do. And what stands out to me is when you see someone in distress and someone is filming it rather than helping. And they want to make sure, and they've got, I mean, look, and they get a great action shot. It's really good. And of course, it gets a lot of views. But it feels like before we had the ability to record everything in our lives, your first instinct might be to be like, oh my gosh, there's someone in distress. Can I go and help them?
It's almost like they need to invent an emergency tripod so you can still record and then go help the person.
You just throw your phone in the air and it'll hover and record and capture everything perfectly, and you can go in and then you can be a hero on top of it. Imagine how many more likes you'll get then.
Depending on the situation, because we've talked about it before, people have defended the filming saying, well, it's proof of if a crime's going on or something, you have the proof. That's why if someone isn't getting involved, depending on what's going on, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm with you. I think, yeah, you should try to help somebody.
My fear is that, it goes down. Like I'm in a bicycle accident or I'm laying on the side of the road because a car just hit me. And instead of rendering help, people just pull their cell phones out and start videoing it.
Right,
that would be terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's a
awful.
legit fear that you might have right now.
I think that's happening.
Yeah.
It is. You're right.
Uh-huh. Also, people posting their entire lives online, which goes with recording everything. That is kind of a new thing going on in society. It didn't happen for some of the older generations.
Oh, I know. Hearing old people talk about social media trends, mukbang, they do not understand what they think. Mukbang's the dumbest thing ever. So they're eating and talking? Who wants to see this?
Another social norm today that older generations can't stand, the earbud culture. You ever see somebody, they just never take their earbuds out. They're always in their ears. You know, they're wireless now, and so it's just almost like an accessory, and you don't know if they're ever listening to you or whatever is on their phone.
I will say this. When I'm in public and I see somebody with headphones or earbuds in, I get the vibe that they do not want to be bothered.
It's a message.
It's a message. Leave me alone. Don't bother me.
Right. Kids with tablets or phones at full volume out in public. A lot of people ranting about this. The older generations don't like when they're down at dinner and they're listening to Peppa Pig at table number 3.
Daddy Pig.
Because Peppa Pig's pretty disrespectful. Part of the problem, Virginia.
Muddy puddles.
And they just can't believe that so many children have access to social media. It's a big part of that ban that they want to do with TikTok. And I am somewhat surprised at just how many people are into that ban in Florida. In fact, if you look at the politicians, that's the one thing that's actually bringing both parties together.
I don't have kids, and I think social media is absolutely awful. I really do.
Overwhelming support for this TikTok ban.
I'm not saying that you can't introduce it to kids, but I don't think adults know how to handle social media, let alone a child.
Yeah. Another social norm that is driving older generations a little crazy is ever have a conversation with somebody, they pull out their phone and they start doing something on it, and you're like, okay, is the conversation over? Do I keep talking? What do I do in this moment?
It bothers me on such a level. Apple Watch people annoy the hell out of me because you're having a heart-to-heart moment and they get an alert and they got to read it, and it does. It takes you out of the moment going, are you listening to me, you jerk?
And it's kind of like a conversation somebody's just entered and they're having a conversation while you're still trying to have a conversation, and you just wonder if you should just give up.
Denny's does a great job with Apple Watch etiquette. He does an amazing job with it. Other people that I know, not so good.
Not so good, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, as soon as it vibrates, they look at it.
And read it and process it, and they're out of the moment.
Denny's is able to feel the vibration and not react and wait till it's socially acceptable to look at his watch.
It's a skill.
You don't want to look at it while somebody's pouring their heart out to you or giving you instructions or having a deep conversation with you.
People have to go back to learning how to fake being involved with the people that are around.
Yeah.
We know you don't care about what that person's saying, but at least act like you do.
Fake it a little bit, please.
Yeah. And another thing that's bothering the older generations is people not even being willing or able to just superficially be nice in social settings.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
They're like, I'm being my true me.
When someone says they're keeping it 100 or...
I'm living my truth, Jay Bird, and my truth is a jerk.
As soon as I hear someone say, that's my truth, I go, well... what the hell does that mean?
I'm not going to put on any kind of airs. I'm not going to add any energy to this to try to make you feel good.
Airs are just general politeness.
Yeah. Interrupting somebody while they're talking is another thing that is bothering some of the older generations. That seems to happen a little bit more. Also, the tip culture that is out, tipping on everything. And it's not tipping people, it's tipping when you buy something from a machine that wants 20% more. And you're like, wait, what? What happened here? What did you do for me? The never saying no to your child thing is also driving some of the older generations a little crazy.
Well, then call me old because I just, some of you parents, I swear, it's okay to say no.
The ghosting thing is another thing that older generations don't like of today's new social norms, whether it be personally or even professionally. I've talked to many people that own businesses, and they have hired people that just didn't show up on day one, and they're so confused, like, wait, you came and did an interview, everything was good, you seemed enthused, and then you just never even showed up at all.
It's an old concept, though, the whole Dear John thing when, you just all of a sudden, you're gone.
When you used to have to write a letter?
I think it's worse. I really do. From what I'm hearing is going on out there in the world, I think it's just like people don't have the same work respect Like they would have, like when I was coming up, if you went on an interview and you got the job and you weren't going to show up for the job, you would call and say, you know what, I've decided to take another position. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the opportunity. Now it's just like they don't show up.
Right. A couple other things that older generations don't like: vaping in public and pajamas.
I mean, the pajama thing, I never got that. People get so mad about that.
To me, I think it is a little silly. But, I was reading the comment that was attached to it, and it was someone who had less enjoyment of their experience because of the way someone else was dressed. Why would you care? That
I don't get.
Vaping, I do get.
Of
because,
course.
again, it's lung juice. We're finding out bad things about vaping. I don't want to walk through that cloud.
Well, there are some vapors, not all. They think people who don't vape, they can't see or smell or feel vape when it goes on them, and that's not true.
Yeah. All right, well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we've got a ton of suggestions for those great songs Time Forgot. It was big once upon a time, and then poof, nothing. You don't hear it unless you're shopping at Publix. What are some of those songs? Some of your suggestions are next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Major issues on the Turnpike this morning in Broward County. A crash has shut down all lanes northbound beyond the exit for Coconut Creek Parkway. Make sure to avoid that area. We also have a crash to watch for on the Turnpike that is tying you up on the northbound side a little bit before that. This blocking a right lane beyond the exit for Sunrise Boulevard. Expect slowdowns in the area there as well. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, West Palm Beach, looking for new ways to save? Well, on Verizon, you don't need to be on a family plan to get our best deals. For a limited time, plans start at just $55 a month for a single line on unlimited welcome, with autopay plus taxes and fees. That's a savings of $10 a month. Plus, get a select phone on us and a $100 Verizon gift card when you switch. There's never been a better time to switch to the network America relies on. This offer won't last long. Visit your local Verizon store to switch and save big today. Minimum $599.99 up to $659.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line on unlimited welcome plan required. $100 Verizon e-gift card sent within 8 weeks with port-in. Less up to $659.99 promo credit applied over 36 months. 0% APR. $360 local promo credit applied over 36 months for new customers with one new line. Additional terms apply. In select markets only. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. For unlimited welcome plan in times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Every March, Jersey Mike's turns money from subs into charitable donations.
And March 27th is Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, where 100% of sales from every sub are given back to the community.
And to kick off all that giving, Peter gave me an apron. I'm honored.
Looking good, Danny. We've got subs to make, though.
Yeah, now I know why you gave me the apron. Join us Wednesday, March 27th for Jersey Mike's Day of Giving. Be a sub above.
Hi, I'm Chef Justin Timoneri, Florida's culinary ambassador. If you've enjoyed preparing fresh from Florida recipes, then you're going to love the Fresh from Florida Club. As a member, you'll be able to search and save delicious recipes, create custom menus, and ask me your cooking questions. Each month, you'll also get a list of what's in season, so you can make your family the freshest meals possible. It's free and easy to sign up. And best of all, you'll be supporting Florida's farmers, ranchers, and fishermen. Join the club at freshfromflorida.com today.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Get ready for March Madness at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Score big savings with a slam dunk selection of pre-owned vehicles. They've got a lineup that'll make you feel like a champion on the road. hgregg.com, where every drive is a victory lap. Save more, drive happy.
Wall-to-wall sunshine out there, blustery north winds, and dramatically cooler. If you're heading out, you may need an extra layer, especially tonight. We'll get into the low 70s for daytime highs. Not the best beach day with all that sand blowing around. Tonight, we're into the 50s. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Steve Weagle on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Snyder, serving Florida families for over 50 years. Warm weather is almost here. When you're fighting the South Florida heat, you can rely on Snyder's HVAC expertise to take care of your home and keep you comfortable today, tomorrow, and 10 years from now. Snyder is here and ready to serve you. Schedule today. SnyderAC.com.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Coming up at 7:30, it's going to be another battle here on World Record Wednesday. You can always tell it's Wednesday. Jay Bird has on his championship pizza hoodie. It's kind of like Rocky, the fighter, had his robe. This is kind of that to you, I would say.
Yes. More like, but I'm kind of like Rocky from Rocky 5.
Okay, yeah. Rocky.
If you are a Rocky fan, you get that joke.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, the last couple times you've gone up against Denny's, let's just hope you don't get him because he is undefeated against you this year.
It's the most McDonald's French fries you can fit in your mouth within, I believe, 30 seconds or a minute. I have to look at it. But we've got plenty of fries here.
All right, we'll find out who your competitor is coming up at 7:30 to see. Right now, Suits is the one that always loses to you, and Virginia's 1-1. So we'll find out who your competitor is by the luck of the draw.
I'm easy to beat on this one. I have very small face holes.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
I got small nostrils.
I was going to say, I've noticed that about you.
Small ear holes.
Yeah.
My mouth isn't that big.
Okay.
Tiny brain.
It's going to be on KVJ TV. You can watch on YouTube just about 7:30 here on the KVJ Show. I started noticing this phenomenon when I would be grocery shopping and there would be a song that would come on. I'd be like, oh my gosh, that is such a great song. I haven't heard this song in forever. And then I would start wondering, okay, well, what happened? And look, I work at a radio station and I still don't really know. These songs, just for whatever reason, they fall out of favor and they stop getting played on the radio and they just seem to disappear, even though they were all over the place. You almost got to the point where you got sick of the song and then they take it away forever.
That's what I love about YouTube. YouTube will throw you into kind of a genre that you're listening to, and if you kind of let it play and have it on autoplay, it'll send you into something you're not really designed to program to play, but it will go, oh yeah, I remember that song.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's kind of what this is. So what are those? Oh, yeah, okay. What are those songs for you? Can you think of one that you just wonder, like, what happened to it? Why did it just go away? You can let us know, 877-979-WRMF. Some of these songs we don't remember, and we're like, yeah, I can see why it went away. But what about this one? She was huge at the time. In fact, I think it was even used on a movie soundtrack, and Lady Gaga's Edge of Glory just disappeared. Just gone.
And I don't miss it either.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Maybe there's a reason for it. But you'll hear Poker Face all the time.
Poker Face is a jam.
You think it's a lot better than Edge of Glory?
It is.
Do you think Lady Gaga had maybe an era of mediocrity where some of her songs were kind of, because you think about some of the songs she did have in this era. Remember she had the song with Beyonce, Telephone, right?
Yes, that was a great one.
And there were a few tunes that she did kind of in this era that just you don't really hear anymore.
Look, I'm sure there's Little Monster fans out there going, Bird, shut up. This song is a jam.
Yeah. I just wonder. It is odd because she was the hottest thing. And
well, it's got an 80s feel to it, that song right there. And not everyone's feeling the 80s. I know we love the 80s, but I've heard people going hard. We're sick of the 80s sound.
Okay.
So maybe
Not
that's
liking
what
it.
it is. I don't know.
Well, the guy that discovered her just disappeared after she started making hits. Akon was a big dude, and he's cranking out a lot of songs like this one. This is when we really start getting to the auto-tune era, wasn't
How
it?
do you remember the lyrics of that song? I mean, it's all he's saying.
Wow.
For 40 seconds.
Could you tell that dude was just dialing it in, spending Lady Gaga money?
So far, I don't miss that one either, Virginia.
Yeah, okay, so far we're 0 for 2. This is a song that I did love back in the day, and I am kind of curious why this one just disappeared. Even call this guy a one-hit wonder. His name is Josh Kelly, and his brother is actually in a big country band called Lady A. He's the lead singer. And his brothers had a lot more success in country than this guy did. And I think he married the actress that was in Knocked Up. Do you remember who I'm talking about? The blonde.
Why can't I think of her name?
The one who's all the trouble?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll give you a second to think about that. But do you remember this song she did called Amazing? Yeah, we don't remember his songs. We don't remember his wife.
Catherine Heigl.
Yeah, I think this guy's married to Catherine Heigl and just gone. Do you remember the song Amazing?
I said, baby, you're amazing. I want to let you see you were everything more to me. I will let you be. I will. 'Cause I saw you walking.
Would they have been trying to promote that and push that on at radio station number 1? Would that have been the time frame?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Maybe 10 to 15 years ago.
I think he came into
15
town
probably.
and he did one of them acoustic things where he didn't play acoustic. You just listened to his CD and looked at him.
Yeah, that's such a weird
So
moment.
awkward. I don't know why radio stations do that. They bring the artist in and they sit them on a stool next to like a boom box and they hit play.
It's really
and then
awkward.
You all just stare at each other while the music plays out of the speaker.
On
And the
concept.
artist just nods their head along to their song and you're like, this is weird.
You're watching the artists vibe out to their own song. It's bizarre.
It'd be like playing one of our bits and we sit there and watch people not laugh.
Yes.
Get me out of here.
So you mean a live show?
Do you remember this song? I love this tune and I don't hear it anymore. Lupe Fiasco's Superstar.
You are what you say you are, a superstar. Then have no fear, the camera's here and the microphones, and they wanna know. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just gone. I can have a cool groove.
So who is that again?
Lupe Fiasco.
I remember that.
Where was Adam Levine during that song?
Feel like he needed to be thrown in there.
I thought at first I thought that was Adam Levine singing the hook, and I thought
He did a lot of hooks around that time. I don't know if that was him though. Maybe it was.
And the guy rapping is the artist.
Yeah, Lupe Fiasco is the artist.
Okay, then I think maybe
It might have been.
That's got to be Levine singing, right?
Could have been. He did a couple of songs in that era.
Gosh, what a gig that is. Hey, we need to come in there, just bust out the hook, and here's $3 million.
Right.
Oh, what a sweet gig.
How many times has Bieber done that?
Oh, my gosh.
That kind of became his whole career, just kind of doing that kind of thing. All right, well, if you ever have a suggestion or a song, we always do love hearing them. You can text them into us, 877-979-WRMF.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, you know, I always love the details of divorce. Who gets what? In the Ariana Grande divorce, you know, she was married before she got with that guy she's with now. How much did she have to pay her ex? I'll tell you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anna and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anna and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Major issues on the Turnpike this morning in Broward County. A crash has shut down all lanes northbound beyond the exit for Coconut Creek Parkway. Make sure to avoid that area. We also have a crash to watch for on the Turnpike that is tying you up on the northbound side a little bit before that. This blocking a right lane beyond the exit for Sunrise Boulevard. Expect slowdowns in the area there as well. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Hi, it's Randy, and my Easter tradition is with the Honey Baked Ham Company.
Because there's nothing like it. And look, you got to shop early and avoid the rush. Honey Bake's complete Easter meals are impressive, delicious, but they're convenient. That's my favorite part. Spend less time in the kitchen, more time with family. Complete meals, bone-in, boneless ham, smoked and roasted turkey breasts. The side dishes are available for any size gathering, and those heat and serve sides are just super convenient. You can put them in the microwave or the oven. They're ready in as little as 15 minutes. If you're hosting brunch, not dinner this year, did you know know that Honey Baked's Take and Bake sliders and biscuits are amazing. Check this out. Ham and Swiss sliders, garlic herb turkey and cheddar sliders, and the ham and cheddar biscuits. I'm so hungry just thinking about it. And don't forget about dessert. Honey Baked has those decadent cakes and pies as well, and you got to get it at Honey Baked Ham. They got you covered for Easter brunch and dinner or any of your spring gatherings. The meals are delicious, easy to serve, and convenient. Honeybaked.com. Place an order for pickup. Find a store near you and see the extended store hours. Walk-in customers are always welcome too. And happy Easter from Honey Baked Ham.
ZOOMTAN. I was tan last summer, now I'm pale again. I need a little bit of help to be ready for the beach. Zoom Tan puts the sun within my reach. Brown as a biscuit for $9.99. ZoomTan.com for a limited time. Zoom Tan, $9.99. Zoom Tan.com. Zoom Tan for a limited time. Zoom Tan.
All copper tans are now Zoom Tans. Go to zoomtan.com/radio for $9.99 offer.
No way. Pollo Tropical's open till midnight?
What? Grab me a Troppy Chop.
Done.
Ah, forgot the cheesy yuca bites.
Got it.
Good looking out, bro.
I didn't say they were for you, though.
Pollo Tropical. Real food, real fresh, and now real late. Open till midnight. Hours may vary by location.
The Jeep Celebration event is going on right now with exceptional offers on a wide selection of Jeep brand vehicles. If you're looking to supercharge your next adventure, look no further than America's best-selling plug-in hybrid, the Jeep Wrangler 4xE. Or choose the luxurious Grand Cherokee or Grand Cherokee 4xE. All celebrations must come to an end, so hurry and visit Jeep.com or your local Jeep brand dealer for great deals during the Jeep Celebration event. Based on 2022 CYQ4 sales, J.D. Power retail sales data. Jeep is a registered trademark.
As a radio stuntman, I do all the extreme stuff in your favorite commercials. But the new Times the Cash scratch-offs are a new level of action-packed. A thrilling multiplier feature, over 15 million prizes that multiply the winnings, and bonus play. They're the most extreme. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to jump this pit of hungry gates for no reason. New Times the Cash scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Have you been injured in an Uber or Lyft accident? Rubenstein Law has been representing accident victims for 35 years. We're proud to have a fully English and Spanish-speaking firm with 20 offices in Florida, New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts. We've recovered billions for our clients. We fight rideshare companies. If you've been injured in an Uber or Lyft accident, call us now. Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Office in West Palm Beach. We're open on weekends, too.
Joint pain. It's something that can literally stop us in our tracks. At QC Kinetics, we offer a revolutionary specialized course of treatment perfected over 10 years that can eliminate your pain. Our regenerative therapies actually repair damaged tissue, restoring the joint and eliminating the pain, not masking it with drugs or risky invasive surgery. If you suffer with joint pain, arthritis, age, degeneration, or a sports injury and have been told you need knee, hip, shoulder, or back surgery, QC Kinetics offers revolutionary non-surgical solutions with actual regrowth of your own tissue with no downtime and long-lasting results. Call right now and set up your free examination with one of our highly specialized doctors at one of our 6 leading-edge clinics in Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami. Experience VIP medical care at its best. Call right now and see how you can get your first treatment free. Call 800-292-3979. That's 800-292-3979. 800-292-3979.
Looking for a memorable dining experience? Look no further than the Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House in Jensen Beach. Savor delicious dishes like their Shrimp House Mac or tropical shrimp tacos. Happy hour is every day from 3 till 7 p.m. to enjoy half-off appetizers. On Sunday, stop in for their famous brunch featuring a waffle and omelet station and Bloody Mary and Mimosa Bar. And don't forget their 50-plus item salad bar. Visit dolphinbar.com to learn more and make your reservations. You can also follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
Fall back in love with your house. I'm telling you the difference that it makes when you switch out your windows and you go with brand new BNT windows and doors. You'll just stand in the yard and stare at your house and be like, wow, it looks so pretty. And you really do reinforce it and get all prepared well before hurricane season when you do this. I've done it now. It took me 3 years to do it, courtesy of BNT windows and doors. They let me do it in phases and pay it off slowly. slowly, and that was amazing. They'll do it for you as well. Go online, bntwindowsanddoors.com. They'll help you switch out every window and every door, and your house will look so beautiful. It'll feel fortified, and you'll be protecting your family and your stuff before hurricane season rolls around again like it does every year. I'm telling you, it gives you a peace of mind. At BNT, they use custom PGT windows and doors, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you have the best installers, and then you have the best product, PGT. Go online, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In office, West Palm Beach.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I'm always fascinated at celebrity divorces and prenups and how much you got to pay to get out of something if you got a big pile of cash like Ariana Grande does. You know, she married that Dalton Gomez kid back in May of 2021. They were not together long. They separated like just over a year ago. So they were not married for long. They have no kids and no significant legal disputes going. So the judge just had to sign off on the prenup agreement, which they came up with before they got married. And it looks like all that she ever agreed to pay him was half of the proceeds from the sale of any property they bought together. So while they were married, if they bought any marital home and then they got divorced, she agreed to pay him half of the proceeds from that. And so he gets $1.2 million for being married to her for less than 2 years.
I mean, I don't want to speak for Kevin, but I can tell he agrees with me. We're shocked this didn't work out.
I will marry anybody for 2 years for $1.2 million. I mean, that is not a bad payday. You walk away, you're done.
$600K a year.
I mean, that's sweet cash, Kevin.
It's not bad.
Let's go. Show me the grossest, most undateable guy. I will marry him for 2 years for $1.2 million.
It's not bad, but it could have been a lot more.
Yeah, I actually, that was my first thought. I felt it was a little low.
Well, she probably only married him because he agreed to sign the prenup.
Yeah.
She's got cash. And Dalton Gomez, what the hell did he have? Probably not a pot to pee in.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the prearranged agreement.
I'll happily sign that prearranged agreement all day, every day.
Yeah, her net worth, she's going to be okay. She's worth $240 million.
Yeah, she's not hurting.
Nothing. It's so worth it.
It is so worth it for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, wow, somebody's going to be in trouble at the London clinic. Now, this is the clinic where Kate Middleton went for her abdominal surgery back in January. They are now doing an internal investigation because apparently staff members tried to access the princess's private medical records, and everything's kept in the computers now. And so you can tell when people that aren't authorized to look at your stuff tried to go look at your stuff because they're curious. Maybe because TikTok had us all thinking over the weekend that Kate Middleton was dead.
Yeah, and then I couldn't believe yesterday after that video come out from Saturday of her, Prince William, walking out of that store briskly that people said, oh, no, that's a body double. It's not even her. I was like, wait, what?
You're talking about the Royals and TikTok. It's tough for the bird.
It's like, huh?
I know, Kevin. Every time I say
TikTok,
huh a lot.
TikTok is convinced that she did.
What else do they want? I looked at the video and saw the photos that they used as the evidence. It was a body double, and I said, this just confirms that was her.
Kevin, don't just...
Nope, Kevin. She did.
Unbelievable.
She did.
Do not read the comments. I am convinced it's hurting you. I mean, when I say you, the universal you.
At this point, I just feel like they're trolling. They're trying to make me angry.
Well, that's a big part of TikTok is they just try to get reactions out of people.
Yeah,
It's
there's
really
nothing to
troll.
this.
Well, they had me convinced over the weekend that she did. I was like, damn, she did. She's not dead.
You're right. She's not dead.
But you want to kill me.
I was about to insult you. I decided to not insult you.
It's fine. I deserve it. I do. And finally here, the glow up is real. I mean, Travis Kelce is enjoying all the shrapnel of sunlight that the sun that is Taylor Swift is throwing on him. He is now in talks to do a gig for Prime Video where he would host the reboot of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, transitioning from football jock to television game show host. Not a bad deal. I would totally take that gig. That's a great gig. Jeff Foxworthy had that for years and years. And that show was very popular.
Mm-hmm. It was. They always seems to come back with a new host.
It does, and I think he is perfect for it.
Guys, there is a lot of programming where you can't watch with the entire family. At least that is something you could sit down and watch with everybody, and it's not going to get too over the top.
And everybody's going to have a fun time watching it together, kids and parents. So good for you, Travis Kelce. Just enjoy the shine from Taylor. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, got a few celebrity birthdays here today to talk about. Happy birthday to Michael Rappaport. He is a comedian and actor, 54 years old today.
A sports guy.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff. It's amazing.
A Bravo guy. He loves all the housewives and all that. It's so funny to see him on sports commentary because I know him from Bravo commentary. I'm like, this guy goes deep everywhere.
Call him a social commentator.
He is, but he knows the tea, y'all.
Okay, so you're a big fan, huh?
I like how he gets messy.
Okay. Also, got to say a big ol' happy birthday to Spike Lee. He is turning 67 years old today. Also, you got Pat Riley, the president of the Miami Heat, is 79 years old. Also, some other birthdays. Birthday shout out to Tara from your stud muffin man, John. Happy birthday today, Tara. Also, happy birthday to Andrea Newell from Sean, Kimmy, Sean Jr., Jonathan, and Furry Babies. Also, Anna Banana from Westlake. Big happy 9th birthday. Enjoy your big day. Abby sent that in. And also, we got a birthday shout out to Mike. That is from Amber, Izzy, Jacoby, and Ruby. And there is a family photo you're going to love on YouTube.
Oh, I like the
KVJ
snow
TV.
there. Where are they? That's a nice picture.
Yeah, it is a lovely picture.
They're in Greenland. We learned that yesterday.
We did learn that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jaybird figured that out. Greenland and Iceland. Flip them.
I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
I learned that here, kids.
Oh, I don't know. I have a feeling that you'll forget it.
Never is a big word.
What an
I was
insult
gonna say.
from Smugs Bunny over there.
They say never. Are you believing that,
sniped.
Virginia?
You got sniped.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm believing that either.
I thought I was going to get sweetheart Kevin Ralston.
Yeah,
No.
I gotta keep you on your toes, man. Can't be a softie all the time. Gotta switch it up a bit. If you do not know, a show about Palm Beach is dropping today on Apple TV. I'll give you the skinny on that so you can stay plugged in next here on the KVJ show.
I come and I go. Tell me all the ways you need me. I'm not here for long. Catch me or I go. Houdini, I come and I go. Prove you got the right to please me. Everybody knows. Catch me or I go. Houdini. Time is passing like a solar eclipse. See you watching and you blow me a kiss. It's your moment, baby. Don't let it slip. Coming closer, are you reading my
Got a new show that is going to be debuting today on Apple TV, and I know some people around here are a little bit excited because it is all about Palm Beach, set in the year 1969.
If you like the look of the Colony Hotel, if you know what that looks like just opulent and beautiful and pink and pastels and kind of a Lily Pulitzer landscape, you will love this show. It looks so cute.
In that sense, it does look authentic. That a lot of the clothing and the style seems very Palm Beach. It's got that feel. But of course, as we found out yesterday, as they did with the other show that is on Peacock, Palm Beach doesn't let you film on Palm Beach. So of course, it was filmed somewhere else.
It's a set.
Mm-hmm.
But they did a really good job. I like the look of the trailer. I like the look of this show.
It's very opulent, in my opinion. Very, very opulent.
Have you seen it?
No, I'm just using the word opulent. It sounds fancy and regal.
Not only is it on Apple TV, but it's got a really good cast. Kristen Wiig, Allison Janney, Laura Dern, Carol Burnett, Josh Lucas, and Ricky Martin in Palm Royale.
I had only been in Palm Beach 2 weeks. We don't know you. I'm Maxine Delcourt. But I already knew that Palm Royale, the most exclusive club in the world, was where I belonged.
Evelyn, you are the woman to know in Palm Beach.
Robert, shake me another martini, and then let's play doctor.
Palm Beach is just a shell game. Everybody has a secret.
In Palm Beach, that secret is like a loaded gun.
No.
You never know when it will go off. Or who it might hit.
I believe there's murder in this show.
Murder?
I love Kristen Wiig, first of all.
Yeah.
You also love murder.
I do. It sounds like she's doing an SNL character.
It does a bit, yeah.
It does, but she's fantastic.
They said it is got the same vibe as Desperate Housewives, if you remember that show from 20 years ago, where it's going to be a drama, but there's going to be elements of campy, humorous. Carol Burnett in there, she's clearly playing an over-the-top, old hag type Palm Beach woman. She's the one that says, make me the martini and then let's play doctor. So, and Ricky Martin, I think, is the bartender that has to do all these unsavory things.
Okay, so it sounds like it's going to be there's going to be some comedy to it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun type of show like that. And I guess not only is there the murder, but there's also the plot of the women are vying for the coveted title of Queen of the Season, which to me, that's very authentic Palm Beach, because when you're talking about the charity season that happens there and, the Heart Ball and all these great events that they have there where everybody flashes cash and
Queen of the Season,
Queen of
J-Bud.
the Season.
Well, you know so much about Palm Beach, that whole island. I know nothing. You're rattling off events and streets and roads and neighborhoods.
That's what happens when you live here for a while.
I guess.
You're so impressed by the basics.
I don't know.
You know roads?
I don't know, but why would I ever go to the island? What do I have to do? Zero business over there.
Yeah. No reason to cross that bridge.
None.
Yeah, I hear you. So, yeah, it'll be kind of interesting. It sounds like at least the concept, even if it wasn't filmed on Palm Beach, is pretty authentic, because Kristen Wiig's character, Maxine, is viewed as the trashy outsider by many of the women. And so she just wants to be on the inside circle, and that's a big part of her trying to get in, and they're not letting her in. So, yeah.
Kind of like you, Jay Bird.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
You're the
our
trashy.
Maxine.
You're the trashy outsider.
Yeah. So there you go. Drop it on Apple TV today. So if anybody gets a chance, check that out and let us know. I hope to start to watch it. You going to watch it, Virginia?
I want to watch it. Rocco's been petitioning for this Apple TV, so this might be the thing that wins me over to actually get it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, this show looks good.
It might actually happen, yeah. I think it's going to be pretty good, so we'll see how that goes. All right, coming up here in just a second, we have got some KVJ Court emails. One person wants to know, do you get to watch the end of the movie? I think this is one of those things where if you ever start a movie with your partner and they fall asleep, do you get to finish it? We'll discuss that next.
Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight.
me lies. I can feel that body shake and the heat between your legs. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run, I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. You are not the single type, so baby this the perfect time. I'm just trying to get you high, faded off this touch. We don't need a lonely night, so baby I can make it right. You just gotta let me try to give you what you want. You've been scared of love and what it. You don't have to run, I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run, I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I know what you feel like, feel it coming. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I know what you say right, feel me. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I know what you say right, feel me. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe.
People are already checking out the Palm Royale on Apple TV, and a couple of the comments we got. One person said, I watched the first 2 episodes of it last night, and it's really good. So if you want to check out the new Palm Beach-inspired Palm Royale on Apple TV, apparently it's decent, at least the first 2 episodes. So if you ever have a little debate going on in your relationship, send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. We'll try to settle it for you. And this is a quick little fight here going on, and they want to know, do you get to finish the movie? It says, I was watching a movie with the girlfriend a few nights ago, and she fell asleep halfway through, and so I ended up finishing the movie because I was wide awake. Problem is, the next day I get an earful about it. She claims I should have paused it so we could finish it together. I disagree. Who's right?
Oh, boy. All right, is this makeup or breakup?
If she fell asleep, right, he stayed awake and he watched what they started together. She's being ridiculous.
Only a selfish person would be mad at you. If I fell asleep and I had a girlfriend and she watched the movie and then I get mad at her, you'd go, Jaber, you're being a jerk.
Yeah, I think you're actually showing signs of being undateable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To say that to somebody that you're mad at them and you're the one that fell asleep. You should have been like, oh my gosh, I'm so mad at myself. I fell asleep.
Now, if this is just playful couple, bantering and you're playing with each other, but if she really gave him an earful and she's mad, yeah, this is a divorce or a breakup.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know what the tone of it was, how serious she is about it.
She needs to chill out. Girl, you are going to be undateable if you continue this path.
Well, I definitely don't want to watch any movies with you. That's for dang sure.
He's not going to want to hang out with you if this is how you go through life. What are you doing?
So you're saying this is not even debatable. It's a slam dunk. If you're watching a movie together and one person falls asleep, too bad, so sad. You got to go watch it by yourself later on.
Look, he's a sweetheart if he pauses it and does that. We applaud him. That's great. But if he doesn't do it, he's also not Charles Manson either.
It just means he was into the movie, and maybe he just wanted to stay into the movie, and you fell asleep.
I'm the kind of person, too, that easily can watch things over and over again. So the way I'd be thinking is I just watch it. If it really means that much to you, I'll just watch it again with you.
Right, exactly. That'd be the easier way to get out of that argument. What about this one? This person wants to know in our KVJ Court email, should I allow my fiance to get free haircuts? It says in the email, I came home early from work and I walked in on my fiance getting a haircut from our new, very attractive and flirty next door neighbor who is single. They were laughing and having a great time. My fiance usually goes to a barber, so it struck me as odd that he would choose to get a haircut from our neighbor, especially since we don't know her that well. I later expressed my discomfort to my fiance about the situation, but he dismissed my concerns, saying that he was simply trying to save money by getting a free haircut. He accused me of just being the jealous type. I think it's troubling that he doesn't see what the problem is. I told him that it cannot happen again, and he thinks our relationship is heading down a dangerous path where I'm starting to be too controlling. Who is right? And should my fiance stop with the free haircuts, or do I need to back off and be more trusting?
I'm just picturing this. If my mom came home and my dad was getting a haircut from the hot single girl and they were laughing it up and she was flirting. If my mom deemed that she was flirting, my mom would cut my dad's mustache off.
Absolutely. This is a great time to talk, and this is one of those really good moments. He gave you a gift and you set boundaries. That's what relationships are all about, and especially a marriage, and you are betrothed, promised to get married, and you need to let him know, be like, hey, if this is something you want to continue doing, you need to be single. So you let me know what it's going to be. But if you're going to be married, you don't get free haircuts from the very attractive, flirty next door neighbor who is single.
And the good thing is hairstyles usually never bring any drama along.
Oh, run.
Yeah. So I side with our emailers here today. All right, if you got your own little debate going on, just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. World Record Wednesday has got a couple KVJ Show members cramming McDonald's French fries into their pie hole. Now, the last time Jay Bird did this, he did 120, but he didn't have a time limit. This time he will.
I went back and watched the game film. We probably let it go on too long.
Sometimes bits need a timer.
Yeah.
This one needs a timer.
That's something we've grown and learned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, so it's really up to y'all. If you want to do 30 seconds or 60 seconds, I will say 30 seconds might be kind of quick.
60's good.
Okay.
We'll do 60 seconds. It'll be Jay Bird taking on the person who draws the lowest playing card in this World Record Wednesday attempt next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. The Turnpike northbound just reopening after this earlier accident beyond the exit for Coconut Creek Parkway. However, you are still seeing major residual delays through the area. Your best bet to save some time, take 441 or 95 as an alternate. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
My day just flows better when I make my first stop McDonald's. I can choose two of my faves and save big when I bundle a savory sausage McMuffin or flaky sausage biscuit with crispy hash browns for breakfast for $2.89. Or I can make Mickey D's my last stop. Lunch, dinner, a late night snack, perhaps, when I bundle a hot and spicy McChicken or juicy McDouble with delicious small fries for only $3.89. Now, my day is made the tastiest way when I bundle and save at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or complement. Valid when product served.
When you're drinking a frozen beverage from McDonald's, your brain may not like how refreshingly cold it is. But the rest of your body? Oh, yes. It's gonna relish every moment of it. Because there are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's.
Try any size frozen drink like a frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry or a tasty frozen Coke for $1.49. At participating McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and Fanta are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm what you might call very good at hide and seek. This one time, my parents had to round up the whole neighborhood to track me down. It was a mess. A lot of tears. Well, now that we got Xfinity, we have Wi-Fi all over the house, including all my favorite super secret hiding spots. So I can kill time in here by streaming my shows and...
Ha! Found ya.
The heck? How?
You left Find My tablet on.
This generation, ruining the game with their performance enhancers.
Get wall-to-wall Wi-Fi from Xfinity for a reliable connection throughout your home. Now through March 26th, get gig speed internet for $35 a month for 12 months with a 2-year contract when you add unlimited mobile. Plus, get Wi-Fi equipment included for 2 years. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Requires paperless bill and auto-pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. Gig speed Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfinity Gateway. After 12 months, internet increases to $60. After 24 months, regular rates apply. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity internet. Actual speeds vary.
Strax Aesthetics unlocks the secret to great cosmetic surgery. Have surgery now and pay later. Breast augmentations and tummy tucks, less than $150 per month for qualified patients. Extreme weight loss with a gastric sleeve procedure. The Strax Med Spa offers Botox for $9.99 per unit and unbeatable prices on Juvederm. Guaranteed to beat any comparable quote. Schedule a free face-to-face consultation with your actual board-certified surgeon. Saturday appointments available too. Visit StraxPlastics.com or call 954-749-3040 for more info.
Want your child to go to summer camp, but afraid you can't afford it? Did you know you can apply for one of the more than 3,000 summer camp scholarships available right now for Palm Beach County children? Now is the time to apply for camp scholarships. The deadline is April 12th. To learn more, go to everyparentpbc.org/camp. That's everyparentpbc.org/camp. This message brought to you by Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
Has weight loss been a struggle for you in the past? Hey, it's Suits from the KVJ Show, and I've tried a few of those different weight loss programs where I have not had much success. You know, it seems either you can't lose the weight, or if you do lose the weight, as soon as the program wraps up, you end up putting it right back on. And if this sounds like something you've been through before, you have got to try Coastal Weight Loss Secret. Dr. Zuckerman and his team at Coastal Weight Loss Secret have a unique weight loss program that makes it easy for you to lose that weight, get healthy, and get your energy back naturally, safely, and effectively. In just 2 months on the program, I was able to drop 30 pounds, and I'm telling you, it was easy to do. And the best part is you can do it without counting points or calories. There's no surgeries, no exercising required, and none of those expensive prepackaged meals. Then once you lose that weight, the program doesn't end. They stick with you for the maintenance phase. That's where I am right now. Dr. Zuckerman is working with me to make sure that I have the healthy habits to keep that weight off. Find out the secret to losing up to a pound of fat every day with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. You can schedule a free consultation with Dr. Zuckerman by calling 561-680-3090 or visit them online at coastalweightlossecret.com.
Tell you, why would you not go get this done? Did you realize that 1 out of 3 people will die from heart disease? And in 30 to 40% of heart attacks, the first symptom is sudden death. But luckily, you can get early detection, and you can do it for free at Life Imaging FLA. They're offering up a free heart scan with just a few minimum requirements. It only takes you 10 minutes. There's no dyes. There's no need to undress. It is a $699 value. And not only can you find out about your heart, but you can also ask about their cancer screening and their virtual colonography. I went and did this, and it was one of the easiest things ever, and I got that peace of mind. You too can find out what's going on with your heart and what's going on with your body just laying there for a few minutes. And right now, Life Imaging FLA is offering you this free heart scan with just a few minimum requirements. And all you have to do from your cell is call pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan at Life Imaging FLA.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Get ready for March Madness at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Score big savings with a slam dunk selection of pre-owned vehicles. They've got a lineup that'll make you feel like a champion on the road. hgregg.com, where every drive is a victory lap. Save more, drive happy.
Wall-to-wall sunshine out there, blustery north winds, and dramatically cooler if you're heading out. you may need an extra layer, especially tonight. We'll get into the low 70s for daytime highs. Not the best beach day with all that sand blowing around. Tonight, we're into the 50s. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Steve Weagle on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. We'll always be here for you. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
South Florida runs on Dunkin', and so do we. Dunkin', the official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
So many people are dying to get these Taylor Swift tickets, and if you're one of these people, here's what you do. You download the WRMF app for free right now in your app store, and you start listening to KVJ. You listen to WRMF as much as you can, because you can tap the track whenever you hear a Taylor song and get qualified for those tickets for her show coming up at Hard Rock Stadium. We also have tickets and tap the track for Justin Timberlake, Pink, Blink-182, J-Lo, all in the app. And just by listening, you can also win cash, trips, other cool stuff. Get us anywhere globally and listen on demand to the KVJ Show podcast and the After the Show in the very free WRMF app.
World Record Wednesday, gotta give your best. World Record Wednesday, we're chasing greatness today.
Today, Jaybird is challenging a KVJ Show member in this world record attempt, and this is who can fit the most McDonald's French fries in your mouth. You'll have 60 seconds, and the fries must be inserted individually.
Very good, Kevin. Wow. That explains so great.
Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
I did.
Yeah.
Kevin be jobbing. He knows how to host.
Well, I'll tell you what. Virginia was already belly aching. She does not want to do this. She does not want to do this.
As usual, I was confused. So I thought you eat them.
No, you do not have to eat them. This is about stuffing them.
Yeah.
So you just stuff them in your mouth and you see how many you can fit, and then you spit them out after.
Well, you don't have, I mean, after you can choose to eat them if you want.
That's just up to you, Virginia.
Yeah, but it's not required for the challenge.
So it's all about, like, how much can you chipmunk them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now I get it.
How much fits in there?
I'm glad we talked.
That would have been.
I would have been over here eating them and blown the whole entire
What's
thing.
she doing?
Oh, that would have turned into a whole.
She's just sitting here eating McDonald's French fries.
It would have turned. That would have just turned the whole show into a different.
Y'all know you got to explain it to me like a kindergartner. You can't leave any kind of questions lingering.
Kindergartners would like for you to stop besmirching their good name. They're like, no, we got it. Okay, so whoever draws the lowest playing card is going to be facing off against Jaybird in the World Record Wednesday attempt. I drew a jack.
Oh, a face card. Look at that. Summer of Rig is blown in early.
Mm-hmm, the spring of Rig.
First day of spring.
What does Suits have in there?
He's got a 10.
He's got a 10, okay.
Ugh,
that's not
so
bad.
annoying.
That's
No,
not
I
bad.
want Virginia because I know she doesn't want to do this.
Virginia, what did you draw?
Well, I tried to pay off Denny's. I was like, hey, Denny's, I will Venmo you right now. Name your price for a high card.
Oh, wow, okay.
He said no.
Yeah, he's got scruples.
Integrity.
He's the one person here on the show.
So annoying.
Yeah. So what did you draw?
I got a 5. I am not happy about a 5.
Okay, well, the big question right now, it's Virginia that is going to be facing off in this challenge against Jaybird. Denny's, what did you draw?
Man, I've lost so many card draws in this recently.
Yeah.
I drew an 8.
Not happy.
Yeah.
Thank you, snack gods. Thank you.
Gross. Kevin, the fries are cold.
Oh, they're terrible.
My homie didn't even warm them.
I ordered them last night at 8 o'clock Uber Eats.
What the hell? They're so cold and greasy.
Okay, Denny's is going to be keeping count of Virginia, and Suits is going to be keeping count of Jaybird here to see how many French fries they fit in their mouth. 60 seconds is how much time you have. This is all about your cheek expansion, and again, Virginia, you don't have to eat them. You
Got
can
it.
spit them out.
I was confused, but thanks for the clarity.
You're welcome. Okay, here we go. 60 seconds is on the clock for our two competitors. The challenge is who can put the most McDonald's French fries in their mouth in 60 seconds. Fries must be inserted individually. Jaybird did 120 the last time he tried this. Will he get close to that this time? On your mark, get set, and go. Okay, Jaybird is going fast, cramming them in there. It looks like he would be eating them, but he's just putting them in there. Virginia's going systematically. Jaybird's just getting him into his mouth, and then he's kind of pushing him a little bit to the side. Virginia's working slow and steady already, trying to chip him up, trying to get the fries into the side of her cheeks right now. Her cheeks are already starting to fill up. Jaybird is just putting him into the center of his mouth, and it looks like he's using his tongue and his hand to try to work him from one side to the next. Virginia already looks like she's filling up a bit, but that could just be on one side of her mouth. So she is going to the right side of her mouth first. That is her strategy, whereas Jaybird is just kind of filling up the center. Now the question is, how's he going to get those fries to the cheeks when we get down here to the nitty-gritty? And we are just about 15 seconds away from the buzzer going off as Jaybird continues to throw them in violently. Virginia systematically is being more strategic with how she's placing them. Okay, here we go. We are right now at the 5-second mark. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Okay. Mouths are closed. Lips are covering them up. Bird looks like he's got a lot. Okay, so we're good. You can spit him out. Spit him out. Go ahead, because we should have the tally and the count already. And they can't figure out who's going to spit out first. Jaybird was quite the gentleman. He let Virginia go first. Okay.
I'm joking.
Mouthful of fries are in.
Well, he knows Denny's got that Heimlich on deck.
Okay. Well, we'll start off. Denny's, you were counting Virginia. In 60 seconds, how many McDonald's French fries did she insert into her mouth?
I counted her at 31.
31.
31.
It wasn't my best work.
That does not sound like a big number.
It's not.
31. Slow and steady. Did it win the race? Suits, how many did we have for Jaybird?
I had Bird at 43.
It's a win, baby!
Bird gets the win. His record is now overall over 500. He's 5-4. Virginia drops to 1-2.
Thank goodness. I needed that win, man. I need to get over 500.
Mm-hmm.
I
hear you.
I got one question.
Yeah.
Where are my birdies at?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
We're back in the win column there.
Are you okay?
No.
How's that hamstring?
Terrible.
Somebody's limping, Kev. I think our baby needs a little massage.
It's been a little while that that's kind of
I don't know if it's
gamey for you.
It's not getting better. I think your hamstring's getting worse.
Well, I'm exercising on it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's definitely not helping. And I'm quite injured right now, but I don't like to complain about
What kind of exercise are you doing?
Cardio.
Mm-hmm. What is your repair routine? Are you doing the ice heat combo kind of thing? You doing stretching and all that, elevating?
I have been taking some warm showers. I've been taking some of my adult vitamins.
Iced beer and warmed whiskey.
So really no rehab.
Some stretching, some adult vitamins.
Yeah.
Oh, if only cannabis cured hamstrings.
Oh my gosh, how limber and flexible this guy would be.
He'd be like Stretch Armstrong.
Oh, you imagine what kind of great condition he'd be in? Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we got some fun posts that appeared on social media. Thank you for doing the screenshots and emailing them to us. We got one with Amy, who's mad at her local bookstore. It's being knocked down and being replaced with a liquor store. Well, if something doesn't sum up America today.
The bookstore is being replaced by a liquor store. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We'll see what Amy's got to say coming up next.
I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, God, I need a favor. I know amazing grace, but I ain't been living them words. Swear I spend more Sundays drunk off my ass than I have in church. Hardcover King James, only been saving dust on the nightstand, and I don't know what to say by the time I fold my hands. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I
throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. I only talk to God when I need a favor. And I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So tell me who the hell am I to expect the Savior when I only talk to God if I need a favor? God, I need a favor.
People fighting online, losing their minds. So we read the crazy crap they write and have a fun time. Well, get ready for this week's digital drama.
Well, Amy is all mad that her local bookstore is being knocked down and replaced with a liquor store. So she goes online to vent, and a dude named Sean jumps in and calls her out. We're going to see where this goes. I'm going to play the role of Amy here. Bird, you can be Sean. Virginia, you're going to be Thomas. And Denny's, you're going to be Billy. Okay, here's what Amy had to say. So they are tearing down a local bookstore so that they can build a liquor store? Our neighborhood is going to hell just like our country.
Quit being so dramatic. That bookstore brought in 7 customers a month. It's a prime location. They're making a nice ABC liquor store where job opportunities will be created. Dinosaurs like you are the problem with this country.
Sean, you're just showing how dumb you are. That bookstore brings in tons of customers. Not to mention, it makes us smarter as a community. You, sir, are a dumbass who has more faith in liquor than in education.
Woohoo!
I love the idea of a new liquor store.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy.
That old bookstore smelled like mothballs and mildew. I even heard somebody died back in the day there. Knock that crap hole down and give us a liquor store.
Yeah, Billy's right. Somebody did die in that store back in the 90s. It was the talk of the town, and some people believed it was a cover-up for murder.
What? Murder.
There's nothing about it online, so that makes me wonder how true it is. Conspiracy theories. I just remember walking by it as a kid saying to my friends, hey, y'all, that's where they found the dead lady.
Our town is finally going to be growing. Bookstores are outdated, and people who want to die living in the past are just going to be dying and living in the past. Put down the book and pick up the drink, Amy. Come on. Woo. No.
Woo, we love drinking.
We don't need your geriatric energy here.
Okay, Sean, I agree with you on the liquor store, but don't be that big of a jerk to Amy. You're being a douche right now.
Sean is just proving my point. Look at how aggressive he gets about liquor. Typical alcoholic behavior. That's what happens to a town when you drop the books and you pick up the bottle. We are doomed as a town, and we are doomed as a country.
USA! USA! All right, well, then never mind. I guess I actually do agree with Sean. You're being an annoying, overdramatic blowhard, Amy. Take a chill pill and chillax and go have a drink.
Okay. All
Do you side with Amy or do you side with Sean?
It does sound alarming when you do say that you're replacing the bookstores with liquor stores.
Yeah.
Which way is the neighborhood trending? Donnie here has a nice little thread. He wants to warn everybody that there is a cop hiding by a stop sign in a Jupiter neighborhood, but then Angela takes issue with him because nobody should ever be running a stop sign. Bird, you're going to play Donnie in this one. I'm going to play the role of Angela. Then we'll have Virginia playing the role of TJ and Denny's. You'll be Judy.
Judy.
All right. You said it's Jupiter. There's some country people out there in Jupiter, right, Virginia?
Jupiter Farms especially.
All right. Well, just to let you know, there's a cop hiding out at the stop sign by the elementary school. If you're going to run it, make sure you do it outside of school hours or they're going to pull you over.
I mean, are you really going on a public platform to tell people how to run a stop sign? You shouldn't be doing that anyway, no matter what time it is. I live over there by that stop sign, and people run it all the time. You sound like a loser promoting this, Donnie.
Well, damn, I was just trying to help out my fellow neighbors. Stop being such a bee about it. I said be careful if you do run it. I didn't have to say that, but I did because I'm responsible.
Donnie, did you eat paint chips as a kid?
Yeah.
Don't run stop signs. That is how you kill innocent people. I've even started writing down the license plates of any car that does run it. And I'm turning all that information over to the Jupiter Police Department.
She's annoying.
My husband was killed by someone who ran a stop sign. But he was cheating on me at the time, so I didn't mourn his departure.
Karma. Don't cheat.
With that said, though, you should never run a stop sign.
That stop sign is awful. It shouldn't be there anyway. Anybody who gets hit at that stupid intersection is a complete moron and deserves to get hit. Some stop signs are absolutely worth running. Why is everybody so dramatic on this thread?
Saving people from getting killed is not being overdramatic. It's called being a good neighbor. That stop sign is absolutely necessary. I can't believe people are influencing others to run stop signs. You're doing the devil's work, and I am so not here for it.
I mean, Angela, you sound like you're 90 years old. Who writes down somebody's license plate anyway?
Truth.
Why would you just not record it? Bag of bones, Angela sounds like she's a real fun neighbor. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Come on,
Yeah. Woo-hoo. Stop being so dramatic, people. I run that stop sign all the time. I've never been pulled over. Just because it's a school doesn't mean it belongs there. The po-po are too busy eating donuts. They'll never catch me.
All righty, there you go. Very nice. Thank you very much. Great acting today, everybody. Yes. Thank you for the threads.
I would love to know what stop sign that is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you see a fun little exchange going on your favorite social media thread, just screenshot it and send it to us via email, mail@kvjshow.com for some digital drama.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with storm catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. The Turnpike northbound just reopening after this earlier accident beyond the exit for Coconut Creek Parkway. However, you are still seeing major residual delays through the area. Your best bet to save some time, take 441 or 95 as an alternate. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Racetrack breakfast made fresh in store. They're the breakfast sandwiches you adore. Fluffy eggs and melted cheese stacked. Bacon or sausage, get your day on track.
Yeah, that tracks. That's a hit that'll get your taste buds nodding.
Get 2 for $5 every day.
Racetrack. Whatever gets you going. Buy 2 classic breakfast sandwiches for $5. Limitations apply. See store for details.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
When you're rolling Charmin, up just off on the party. Let's supposed to roll it back, everybody. Charmin's irresistibly soft and hella nice. The crib is always stocked. It's our party vibe. She's cushion and things so our chicks feel fly. So everybody wanna touch the sky.
Charmin Ultra Soft is irresistibly soft and more absorbent, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Hey, it's Kevin here from the KVJ Show, and I want to tell you about this revolutionary weight loss medicine called Revelex. It is proven to work. Now, you probably heard about semaglutide with all the celebrity buzz. It's an FDA-approved drug for weight loss, but nobody offers it like Red Mountain Weight Loss. Red Mountain Weight Loss includes full-strength semaglutide with their Revelex. But Revelex is half the price of other semaglutide medications. It comes in a full-strength daily tablet, so there's no needles, just results. Get with Revelex and get started on losing up to 15 pounds per month. Imagine shrinking your belly, hips, and thighs, all while eating a wide variety of foods like cheese, nuts, bacon, coffee creamer, dark chocolate, and even alcohol. Red Mountain Weight Loss offers one-on-one support from medical experts so you can ensure and maintain your weight loss for life. It's available only by prescription, and you can only get it at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Dial pound 250 from your phone and use the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. That's pound 250, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Have you been injured in a bicycle accident? The injuries can be devastating. Rubenstein Law has been representing accident victims for over 35 years. We're proud to have a fully English and Spanish-speaking firm with 20 offices in Florida, New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts. We've recovered billions for our clients. If you or a loved one has been injured in a bicycle accident, call us now. Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Office in West Palm Beach. We're open on weekends, too.
Hi, it's Randy for Sono Bello, and I find that spring can be a little challenging. You know, it's warmer weather, you're getting outside, you're moving around, you're feeling great because the weather's warmer, and then you go to the closet and maybe the clothes that fit last year don't fit this year. Well, Sono Bello springs you into springtime shape in one visit. Micro laser fat removal is the difference maker that you've been searching for. Whether you have those I give up frustrating areas, the tummy, the muffin top, the thighs, arms, wherever, Sono Bello doctors are the experts. One comfortable visit. The fat and inches are history, gone permanently. Invest in you now and have the best spring and summer ever. All it takes is one visit to Sono Bello. Schedule your free consultation. Learn how micro laser fat removal can change everything. You'll be shocked at how affordable this is. They offer low monthly payments, flexible financing that makes investing in yourself easy and affordable. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's sonobello, BELLO.com/radio.
Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Available in 2 full-on delicious flavors, Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Drop by or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Fruit flavored, contains 0% fruit juice.
The Cooling Club from Cooling Advisors is definitely a club that you want to be in. Keep up with your AC. You know, when you're in the Cooling Club, regular service of your equipment comes standard. Those regular tune-ups, they're included. And on top of that, you get discounts, you get front-of-the-line service, you get reduced service fees. And when you're in the Cooling Club, too, you get a longer life out of your system and lower electric bills. We love that. Call today and find out the details. CoolingAdvisors.com. They are 70-plus years of experience. They're family-owned and operated, and they background screen and drug test all of their employees so you can feel safe about the team coming into your home. Go to CoolingAdvisors.com today. Go with the company I trust. CoolingAdvisors.com.
Hey, is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
we want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, I know he is blowing up. You just heard him a few minutes ago on this radio station, Jelly Roll.
Oh, yeah, right.
But do you know the backstory of Jelly Roll and his marriage? It is so fascinating.
This is a wow.
This is a wow, and I like the juice. I will share it with you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Now, we just had the digital drama a second ago. That's all fantastic. I love, people going back and forth. But I got to tell you, I told you I've got this addiction now to Nextdoor. And I get these email alerts, and I check every single one. And the thing that's crazy about them, they are the stupidest things that people put up, and I can't get enough of it.
They really are. It really is kind of like going to an HOA meeting.
Yeah, it is.
There's
a lot of
dumbest stuff.
There's a lot of complaints. Just a lot of stuff that I couldn't even believe that people were putting up. And they act like it's the biggest thing going on. Like everyone in the neighborhood has to know about this.
Well, for some people, it is the biggest thing going on in their life.
Yeah.
I mean, I could even tell there's some people in my neighborhood. I mean, I told you about that one family that left a note on my door because of the werewolf.
Yeah.
And they're looking for things to complain about.
Yeah.
It's odd.
Yeah. And then a lot of times they do that. Have you ever seen how people use the breaking in all caps, and it's got those little firecrackers right around it to let you know that this is something really important? So
yes.
I saw this post that came up on me going, oh my gosh, this is breaking news. I'm like going, this has got to be something really big. This is what came across my next door. Opie ate a grape this morning accidentally. If you don't know, Opie's a dog.
Why? Kevin, we didn't know.
In fact, I think Suits has the photo. If you want to see Opie, he's up right now on KVJ TV. So that's Opie. She says, I rushed him to the hospital. They can be toxic to dogs. But it was a small grape, so they sent him home. All is good. Amen. Can you imagine? It's what the bet was thinking?
And someone's inner monologue is being typed out for everyone to see.
Are grapes toxic for dogs?
You're not supposed to eat them. Yeah.
Oh,
grapes
I didn't
are bad.
know that.
Yeah.
What's worse, grapes or chocolate?
I'm not a dog. So you have to ask
vet.
Yeah. I'll think either one of them. I mean, I hear the worst is grape chocolate, but
chocolate-covered grapes, dead by Easter.
But the good news is Opie's okay. So, and there was a very content photo of Opie that appeared on Nextdoor. So, yeah, so crisis is averted.
And that's the thing. And it happened to me, and I never thought it happened to me. Dog people start to turn a little crazy, and you really do think everyone wants to hear everything about your dog. And I caught myself showing people I just met 30 pictures of Chewy when he was alive. and I'm kept trying to go, Bird, what are you doing? And I knew in the moment it was wrong, and I couldn't help myself.
But I'm not going to lie, though. I wouldn't be upset if I got a daily adventure from Opie.
I wouldn't either.
Oh, hold on. This just in. The village of North Palm Beach is removing a beautiful tree due to the interference with the power lines. The shade is being taken away. It was a beautiful tree, but I do understand.
What? That's not breaking news.
It's like a constant stream of consciousness that people put every thought down.
I almost was with them because I'm like, all right, if you like the tree, but then they end it with, but I understand.
There's a photo of the tree. It's all there. I'm like, just every constant stream of consciousness. It's so weird because I hate it, but a big part of me, I love it and I can't get enough.
That was the most polite rant I've ever heard.
But I understand. Okay.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, this is kind of fascinating. You know, Jelly Roll. I only talk to God when I need a favor.
Jelly Roll's not bad.
Thank you. So Jelly Roll is a married guy. And if you've seen pictures of him and his wife, you're like, damn. His wife, Bunny,
okay,
that he met in 2015, is a former Lady of the Evening.
I saw them do an interview together.
This is so fascinating. So back in 2015, Bunny met Jelly, and I guess there was an instant connection. There's a discrepancy over whether or not they met when he was at a concert or at a hotel room.
Oh.
But depending on who you believe, there's different stories out there.
Okay.
Was he a client? Was he a performer? I don't know.
Right.
But they got engaged just 1 year later in 2016. And when they got engaged, they just, bam, got married that same day. So she was with him before he hit. She is smoking hot, and she's got her own little podcast called The Dumb Blonde Podcast.
Okay.
And on it, she interviews authors, musicians, internet personalities. I mean, it's got to be just blowing her up now that she is with him and he's blowing up.
They're also doing interviews together as a couple. I've seen them do a few of those as well, and they kind of talk about their stuff.
It's adorable. It seems that they're in love. I mean, good for them, but I think it's just fascinating about how their timeline was. And apparently, when they first got together, he knew what she did for a living and did not encourage her to give up her lady of the evening ways. Let her be her.
It's really a modern-day Pretty Woman story.
It really is.
In a sense, it is. Here is Jelly Roll talking about, I'm okay with it.
We kind of, she just kind of took to me, and she was really making money in the sex work industry, like real money. Like I didn't know that existed. I didn't have a problem with it. I was like, if it's that high end, I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah, so she stayed in the business, made all the money, and here he is trying to get his music career going, and she helped him out.
I was dead broke, and she helped finance Addiction Kills. She helped hire a lawyer to get custody of my daughter. She got me a place. I didn't have a place. I was homeless. I was living in the van. She just bet the farm on me.
How about that, huh?
Wow.
It is kind of an interesting tale of romance.
She smelled that this guy was going to be successful, and she probably liked his personality. He sounds like a really cool, down-to-earth kind of guy. She's like, I'm going to wait this one out. And boy, did that pay off.
Okay. There you go. Jennifer said, apparently she was a porn star.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
Well, Selena Gomez is about to sell her makeup company. Did you see this? I guess Rare Beauty, the makeup company that Selena Gomez founded, is now valued at $2 billion. Whoa. They say it generated over $300 million in revenue just last year.
At that point, when you have that kind of money, if she wanted to do music on her own, you have the money to do it.
She can do whatever she
do
wants.
Whatever you want. $2 billion?
I mean, that is huge. No word on whether or not she's going to sell it or keep it, but they say that she's quietly shopping it around and has hired financial advisors to field offers for Rare Beauty, her beauty company.
I know nothing about her company. I know nothing about economics. I say sell.
I say sell too, because hey, life is short, and who wants the job of having to run Rare Beauty, sell Rare Beauty, and just buy stuff?
Well, what are you waiting at for that $2.5 billion deal? The at a certain point, you go, I don't know. Isn't that bubble gonna? Is it always gonna be worth $2 billion?
Great question. Sell while it's hot.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sell go. Sell go. And good news if you're a fan of Alex Earl, which I know you are, Kevin.
Oh, yes. Her boyfriend re-signed with the Dolphins for a 1-year deal.
Yeah, thanks for stealing my story.
Dang, you got roasted. And he only did that in 5 seconds. Look how quick the dirt could be.
Bam.
Snipe. Damn.
Yeah, there's
Hey, that's what's going on.
I don't think that's what it was. It happened several days ago.
That's what's going on in your during the day.
Wow. She's not going anywhere.
Oh, man.
Thanks, Kevin.
Way to end. Build it up and then end on a low.
Yeah, I was just throwing in that. I was throwing in that footnote for what I thought was going to be the story. I was like, oh, I can't wait. I love Alex Earl stories. That's the story.
But
That's
hey,
the story.
Sell go $2 billion. And that story topical.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Box.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, apparently everybody is running to Vegas to do these residencies because you just make so much money. U2 has made a ton of cash.
Well, I mean, if all your shows sell out,
yeah,
and you don't have to move around the country with a big truck and a tour bus, and it just seems so much easier on the artist.
Back in the day, there was that kind of I don't know, perception if you were in Vegas, it's the tail end of your career and you're kind of it's not like that anymore.
No.
The whole
Right.
perception's changed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so new edition. They want to add on to the dates that they have. The Eagles, they're going to be doing a residency at the Sphere. So I'm sure they're going to be making a ton of money off of that. And Lady Gaga is going to be returning to Vegas this summer for her jazz and piano residency.
She can do that.
That'll
what happens.
do well.
That's what happens when you're able to play your own instruments and you're able to write your own songs.
And it'll probably be a fantastic show.
It will be.
And she's even going to be doing a lot of the hits you know, but she's going to be doing them in a jazz style, like Poker Face.
I'll get him hot, show him what I've got. I'll get him hot, show him what I've got.
Okay, Bird.
Can't read my.
Girl can sing and play the piano.
People will love this.
Okay.
Yeah, not everyone's going to love it.
Yeah.
But the people who love it, we're going to love it.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's what you're going to get if you're going to go see Lady Gaga. Her songs are going to sound like that.
I think it's going to do well.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I would go and see it. Why not? I kind of like it. It's a nice little jazzy version.
I would totally go when I go visit Christian Wilkins out there playing for the Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Sure he'll go.
It is weird, though. Oh, show me more. Show me more.
All right. I'll show him what I've got.
And Beyonce is kind of stirring stuff up. She just revealed the cover art for her new album, Act 2 Cowboy Carter, on Instagram. Now, of course, she looks like she's all country. She's sitting side saddle on a white horse with a red, white, and blue outfit on, holding the American flag, USA, right? All America, yeah. She's also wearing killer white stilettos, white cowboy hat, and a sash that says Cowboy Carter. But it's what she says on the post that has kind of got people going. She said, I feel honored to be the first black woman with the #1 single on the Hot Country Songs chart. My hope is that years from now, the mention of an artist's race as it relates to releasing genres of music will be irrelevant. She also said the album has been over 5 years in the making, and it was born out of an experience years ago where I did not feel welcomed. And now people are trying to figure out, okay, what was that moment? They think it was at the 2016 CMAs where apparently she got blowback from a surprise performance she did there. And so apparently they did not make her feel welcome once upon a time.
Oh.
So here she is to take it all over.
I heard it was when Garth Brooks did that Chris Gaines album. Everybody was like, what's going on here?
What is going on? Yeah.
I actually
What
like
is
that.
this?
Chris Gaines was mean to her, not Garth.
Except, well, Garth ain't mean to nobody.
If you want to get Act 2 Cowboy Carter, it's going to be released on March 29th.
That's the whole album of the... That's the release of the entire thing, or is she doing 2 volumes?
Well, there's rumors that there's going to be like she's already had Act 1 out, this is Act 2, and then Act 3 will be something different. So, yeah, we'll see what it is. But apparently, according to Bill Maher, she's not the only one that's going to be doing a country album.
Kanye's put out a country album. It's called, I have it here. It's called Jesus Take the Wheel. There it is. Would you like to hear some of the songs that are on Kanye's country album? Has All My Exes Have Big Asses. You don't bring me samples anymore. When did you stop loving me? Was it around the time I started attacking the Jews? To all the grills I've worn before. I crossed the line. I'm so loathsome I could cry.
Okay, there you go. If Kanye did a country album, he might. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we've got our All Things Awful bracket. It is all together, 64 awful things from your nominations. What exactly is making it? What are the matchups? We will break it all down for you in minutes. Coming up here on the KVJ Show.
Check it out, going out on the lane. Looking tight, feeling nice. It's a fight. I can tell. I just know that it's going down tonight. At the door, we don't wait 'cause we know them. At the bar, 6 shots just beginning. That's when hit put his hands on me. But you see, I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't really want to mess with me tonight. Just stop and take a second. I was fine before you walked into my life. 'Cause you know it's over before it began. Keep your drink, just give me the money. It's just you and your hand tonight. Midnight, I'm drunk, I don't give a wanna dance by myself, guess you're out of luck. Don't touch, back up, I'm not the one. Bye. Listen up, it's just not happening. You can say what you want to your boyfriends. Just let me have my fun tonight. I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't really want to mess with me tonight. Just stop and take a second. I was fine before you walked into my life. 'Cause you know it's over before it began. Keep your drink, just give me the money. It's just you and your hand tonight. Break it down. You're in the corner with your boys, you better fight bucks. You get the girl that just walked in, but she thinks you. We didn't get all dressed up just for you to see. Quit spilling your drinks on me, yeah. You know who you are, high-fiving, talking, but you're going home alone, aren't you? 'Cause I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't really want to mess with me tonight. Just stop a second. I was fine before you walked into my life. 'Cause you know it's over before it began. Keep your drink, just give me the money. It's just you and your hand. I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't really want to mess with me tonight. Just stop and take a second. I was fine before you walked into my life. 'Cause you know it's over before it began. Keep your drink, just give me the money. It's just you and your hand tonight.
Okay, the March Madness is going on right now. In fact, at 12:45 today, there's going to be fans at Baldwin Arena in Boca Raton sending off the FAU Fight Now as they're heading to Brooklyn. They're going to be taking on Northwestern on Friday at 12:15 in the first round of the NCAA men's basketball tournament.
Oh, as they're walking out, they need to be going on the bus, and someone with a big speaker needs to be playing "No Sleep Till Brooklyn."
Okay, yeah.
That'd be such a cool video.
I see what you're doing there, Virginia. Yeah. And maybe it'll happen. Maybe somebody will take that idea.
Quit your talking and get
Yeah.
out there and lead this thing.
They'd love to have you, I'm sure.
I got so much stuff going on today.
Oh, okay.
A little busy.
Big fan.
They say 30% of Americans plan on filling out a March Madness bracket this year.
That seems like a lot to me.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, you take 10 people in America, and 3 out of 10 of them are filling out a. I mean, you're starting with 64 teams. It's not necessarily an easy concept.
You feel like that 30%'s right.
I'll go with it. You know, the one thing that throws you off, I see ESPN, they have a running tracker of how many people have filled out their bracket. It was, I don't know, yesterday it was like 155 million or something crazy like that. So, you know, you could have people doing multiple brackets, which I know that does happen.
I'm surprised I don't do that. I love games and betting and all that. I should get into that.
I feel like I don't have enough knowledge of basketball or the teams playing it.
That's never stopped us on anything before, and that kind of makes me want to do it even more. I'm like,
well, do it then, cowboy.
You're right. Quit my talking. Go out there and do it.
That's right. So what we do is we have our own bracket, 64 awful things. They're not maybe horrific, but they're pretty awful, and they're going to be going head-to-head here as the tournament goes on. The last couple of days, we were getting your help to fill out about the last 15 that we needed.
But much like the real tournament, there are going to be teams that are just far more better than the other one. Just kind of like there are going to be some things that are just a little bit more evil than others.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where we're going to kind of start to, whittling it down to get to that point. So you're going to be able to go on and vote at kvjshow.com. Some of the things that just kind of made it in right towards the bottom of this, things like amusement park lines, sunburns, and daylight saving time. That's kind of some of your lower seated stuff, which I guess would get knocked out pretty early. But I don't know, man. I'm going to be riding that daylight saving time hard.
They don't stand a chance in the tournament. There's some real bad stuff in there.
Yeah, some of the stuff at the higher end of the bracket, things that people don't like, traffic, arguing politics, I think is going to do really well.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I know, but there's some people who love doing it too.
You're right. Some people say they hate it and then they just do it.
As they're saying they're hating doing it, they're doing it.
You're right.
Taxes has got to do well.
It will do well.
Anybody love taxes?
Who's ever said, man, taxes are awesome?
Yeah. And traffic. How many people love traffic? Does anybody just absolutely love sitting in traffic?
No.
Is there love for that?
But I mean, if it's between taxes and traffic, give me the traffic.
Did we put tech rage in there? I thought we had a form of that in there.
Not to that point. We have things like hackers in there. The one thing I do have is buffering, which could lead to tech rage.
I agree.
Yeah, that's in the top 64. But tech rage itself is not there. But yeah, it could be all things from computers crashing to bad internet to all that kind of stuff. So,
because I feel like that really shuts people down. It brings the worst.
It does. People lose it.
Yeah. So we'll check to see as Denny's launches the poll right now at kvjshow.com. You can start voting, and before we get out of here, we'll see exactly how the early rounds are doing in the voting. Saw this question about dating in South Florida, and I never really thought about it. Sounds like this is somebody that is relatively new to South Florida, and they're wondering, what is the best city for dating? And you might say, well, why does it matter? Well, in this email they wrote out, they said, in other cities I've been in, I didn't notice the kind of competition for dating that I do in Miami. Because women here just have a plethora of top-tier options to choose from. Good for them. But you're talking about guys with a lot of money, looks, good dressers, big jobs, all this kind of stuff. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit pushed to the side. Now, I don't look like Shrek or anything, they say, but I can tell on the dating apps that I'm getting a fraction of the likes that I used to get in other cities around the country. Now, since I work remotely, I was wondering if maybe moving to Fort Lauderdale, Boca Raton, or even West Palm Beach would be better in that aspect. I thought,
oh yeah, at West Palm, everyone's sleeping with everybody.
I think it would be harder to date in Miami where everybody's all hot.
Well, think about how it would be to date in Hollywood. Anytime you've got people going in that shallow world of the top tier of money and top tier of looks and this and that, you're not gonna find what you're looking for. You're gonna find a lot of empty, shallow types of relationships.
Yeah, I kind of saw this like, all right, I think that actually makes some sense.
You got to get yourself a Lake Park boy.
You got to get yourself on a Pizzle dating app.
Well, there's a fine line. You don't want to go to Miami if you don't want to go Pizzle.
Well,
something in the middle.
Exactly. What is the middle?
Lake Worth.
What is the middle? What would be a great city to date? Would West Palm Beach be the best, or would you say maybe a Palm Beach Gardens, or you've got a good mix of the dudes aren't losers, but it's not like there's a massive amount of competition?
Look, I want to go on record real quick. I was making jokes. I love me a Pizzle. I love me a Pizzle woman. I love Port St. Lucie women.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious if you're giving any advice to this dude. What would you say is the best city in South Florida to date in for men and women?
If he's not having luck in Miami, though, his analysis seems like that would make sense.
Also, too, people gotta be honest with the hand they have as well. A self-aware person is a winning person.
And look, if you say, hey, look, I'm decent looking, I have a decent job, everything's going great, I think maybe this person who moved from somewhere else in the country right to Miami is realizing, you know what? I don't think I picked the right city.
Look,
for a single person.
If he would send us a picture, we'd be honest with him.
But also, too, there's so much detail that is needed to really analyze this situation. Where is he going in his free time? What's he do for hobbies? Who is he hanging out with? If he's going to, what's that one club called 11 because everyone's hotter than a 10? If you're hanging out in those circles, you're really kind of fighting a losing battle.
The thing that's great about South Florida is there's so many different vibes in each city. And to me, it's about finding the vibe where you fit the most. And then I think you would have the most dating success then from that.
A wise man named Vanilla Ice once said, get in where you fit in.
Yes, he did.
And I think that applies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. KJ said, move to Vero. The men there are low tier, so you always be very sought after.
And they're also 70 years old.
Hey, if he's got one foot in the grave and he's got money, he's the guy for me.
If he's got one testicle in the grave.
Okay, any thoughts on where is the best city in South Florida for single people who are maybe a 7? Where do you go? 877-979-WR.
He might not be a 7, y'all.
Yeah, he
might be a 4.
He said he's not a Shrek, which is Shrek has got to be a 3. And
Everybody
below, right?
who is a Shrek says they're not a Shrek.
Look,
okay.
That's why I say everybody's got to just be honest with
Look,
themselves.
if you can't be honest with yourself, send us a picture. I'll be honest
Look,
with you.
I know I'm not taking my shirt off at any pool party anytime soon. Yeah, I'm honest with myself.
Yeah, maybe you just need to go to these different cities and go out on a Saturday, walking around and seeing what everybody looks like and say, okay, do the people here look and kind of act like I do?
Do I fit in?
Yes.
If you're down in South Beach and everybody's a supermodel
Who
and
fits in there?
You're a 5,
Yeah.
you're not going to feel comfortable.
But don't send a picture in because Virginia's going to see it and she's going to be honest and it's going to get awful.
What do you mean you're not a Shrek?
Yeah. He's a 2, Kev.
All right. Well, one place that, gosh, can you imagine how hard it would be to try to pick somebody up for the first time at the Ultra Music Festival? Oh. First of all, pretty much everybody is on something and they're petting people. And then second of all, trying to have a conversation over...
Well, to quote Vanilla Ice twice, get in where you fit in. If you're going to Ultra, you don't go there sober.
Oh, I know. I know.
That's the place where they were selling illegal drugs out in the open. I know they were.
Yeah.
They had all kind of drugs out there, Virginia.
I think you get a Molly with every ticket.
Ticketmaster
Ticketmaster gives it to you.
I know it sounds crazy, go Bird. They were not selling illegal drugs. Yes, they were.
He saw it.
All right, well, the Ultra Music Fest is going off in Miami this weekend. And so today for 2-second tunes, we're doing EDM, y'all.
I should go home.
Oh, my.
Will Bird get one? We'll find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Moving fairly slow this morning on 95 northbound through West Palm Beach. An accident in the area of Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard causing these delays. Look for that extending back to Forest Hill Boulevard. You're also seeing some slowdowns on both sides of the turnpike right now in the area of the West Palm Beach Service Plaza. And look for delays on 95 northbound in Broward County between the exits of Copans Road and Hillsborough Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Well, if you've experienced buffering, tech rage, things like that, maybe you don't have Xfinity. I've got Xfinity and I have had it for 24 years now, and I absolutely love it. Minimal on the tech rage, because I do have great reliability and super fast speeds. And if you don't, you might want to jump on and get it yourself, because you can get the speed you need at a great price. And you can get up to 5 times faster upload speeds for smoother connections on the largest gig speed network. That's what they got, gig speeds to more homes than anybody else. You're going to love it too. And they got that gig speed internet to 99% of their footprint. So why not check it all out? Plus, you can also get connected to over 20 million secure Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots nationwide. So when you're not home, you still stay connected. And you also get the Flex 4K streaming box. So all your apps that you watch all your programs on, you get in one place. Just go to Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed based on Xfinity's fastest available download speeds. Maximum download speed of 940 megabits per second when hardwired via Ethernet. Not available in all areas. Performance may be limited by a customer's device configuration.
Demand Dave. 844-411-1-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Come rest. 844-411-1-LAW. DemandDave.com.
Strax Aesthetics unlocks the secret to great cosmetic surgery. Have surgery now and pay later. Breast augmentations and tummy tucks less than $150 per month for qualified patients. Extreme weight loss with a gastric sleeve procedure. The Strax Med Spa offers Botox for $9.99 per unit and unbeatable prices on Juvederm. Guaranteed to beat any comparable quote. Schedule a free face-to-face consultation with your actual board-certified surgeon. Saturday appointments available too. Visit StraxPlastics.com or call 954-749-3040 for more info.
Hey, it's Kevin here from the KVJ Show, and I want to tell you about this revolutionary weight loss medicine called Revelex. It is proven to work. Now, you probably heard about semaglutide with all the celebrity buzz. It's an FDA-approved drug for weight loss, but nobody offers it like Red Mountain Weight Loss. Red Mountain Weight Loss includes full-strength semaglutide with their Revelex. But Revelex is half the price of other semaglutide medications. It comes in a full-strength daily tablet, so there's no needles, just results. Get with Revelex and get started on losing up to 15 pounds per month. Imagine shrinking your belly, hips, and thighs, all while eating a wide variety of foods like cheese, nuts, bacon, coffee creamer, dark chocolate, and even alcohol. Red Mountain Weight Loss offers one-on-one support from medical experts so you can ensure and maintain your weight loss for life. It's available only by prescription, and you can only get it at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Dial pound 250 from your phone and use the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. That's pound 250, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Hi, it's Randy, and my Easter tradition is with the Honey Baked Ham Company because there's nothing like it. And look, you got to shop early and avoid the rush. Honey Baked's complete Easter meals are impressive, delicious, but they're convenient. That's my favorite part. Spend less time in the kitchen, more time with family. Complete meals, bone-in, boneless ham, smoked and roasted turkey breasts. The side dishes are available for any size gathering, and those heat and serve sides are just super convenient. You can put them in the microwave or the oven. They're ready in as little as 15 minutes. If you're hosting brunch, not dinner this year, did you know that Honey Baked's take and bake sliders and biscuits are amazing? Check this out. Ham and Swiss sliders, garlic herb turkey and cheddar sliders, and the ham and cheddar biscuits. I'm so hungry just thinking about it. And don't forget about dessert. Honey Baked has those decadent cakes and pies as well, and you got to get it at Honey Baked Ham. They got you covered for Easter brunch and dinner or any of your spring gatherings. The meals are delicious, easy to serve, and convenient. Honeybaked.com. Place an order for pickup. Find a store near you and see the extended store hours. Walk-in customers are always welcome too. And happy Easter from Honey Baked Ham.
You know, when it comes to relocation, there really only is one company to go with. The Good Greek Spiro and his team. They are experts. They do everything from beginning to end. And the most important part is they take all the stress out of it for you. Instead of going around to 5 different people, one for moving, one for storing, one for real estate, one for insurance, one for your mortgage, you can go to one-stop shopping and make your life simple. Don't you want simple?
Simple is very great, and that's why Good Greek has one of the highest referral rates for moving companies of its size in Florida. And a cool thing they do, too, customers, they get a GPS signal so they can always know where their belongings are while it's in transit.
If you accidentally leave, I don't know, like 20 bags of cement in your backyard and it becomes rock and stone, they can remove that for you. It's called junk removal. I know.
Did it rain on your cement and set it?
I want to talk about it.
Now you got boulders.
But Good Greek can help you.
If you have accidental boulders in your backyard, the Good Greek and his team can move anything, even boulders. All you do is go online, goodgreek.com, and leave it all to them, because it's all Good Greek to us.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Get ready for March Madness at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Score big savings with a slam dunk selection of pre-owned vehicles. They've got a lineup that'll make you feel like a champion on the road. hgregg.com, where every drive is a victory lap. Save more, drive happy.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, we got a lot of fun stuff already coming up this weekend. A couple things to put on your radar is there's going to be a very fun event is going on at one of my favorite bars, the Old Key Lime House, on Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. It's Spring Halloween. Going to be a little costume contest going on there, too, with some cash prizes. And there's a toy drive, all to benefit our charity, Little Smiles.
That's so fun. I love that. Spring Halloween with costumes.
Spring Halloween with cash prizes for the costume contest. Okay.
Kevin, I'm so here for it.
Yeah. Vanilla Ice is going to be out there. So will the Pouncey Twins. Used to play at UF. Won a national championship there with them.
Nice. Yeah, I think it is a Gator bar, too. So it's like, if you're a Gator fan, this is your spot.
Yeah. So make plans to be there on Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. All right. You've got Ultra Music Fest coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you like electric dance music, that's what it is. Some of the greatest EDM artists in the world go up there, hit play, and pump their fists.
You asked if, imagine trying to pick somebody up at Ultra. If you are sober, yes, I think it would be.
Somebody in our KVJ TV chat said, I went sober and I actually did pick somebody up at Ultra. To me, I know what it's like trying to have a conversation in a club. That would be like times 10, I would think.
I think you just got to find your style of person at Ultra,
okay.
and I think you'll be all right.
Yeah,
I think people are looking to kind of,
yeah. If you love that style of music, you just, you got kindred spirits. Okay, well, the question here, Bird is not a primary listener of electric dance music, so will he get one right in 2-second tunes? I play 2 seconds of a song. You got to tell me the title of it.
He looked like a cat getting a bath when you play it.
I'll be shocked if I get one. I really will.
You will. Okay. Well, let's see if you get this one because this does play a lot. What is the title of this song? Yeah, what is the title of this song?
Is that?
Oh. Yeah. All you have to know is the title. It's a one-word title.
I know.
Yeah. This would be the one.
It is the one.
This is his best chance.
Oh, it is.
This is Jaybird's best chance to get a point today.
I think they do it in Pitch Perfect. I think they sing it in the shower.
Oh, really? Okay. You could, because, it's a tough song to sing. It's Sia.
Work it out.
Yeah.
Fly away, highway.
Fly away, fly away. Okay.
Fly away, highway.
Fly away, highway. Okay, we got Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's here all competing. Virginia, did you write down an answer for the title of the song?
Is it Invincible?
Invincible. Okay. Denny's, what did you write down?
I wrote down Bulletproof.
Bulletproof.
Oh!
It might be Invincible, though.
Damn, no.
It might be invisible.
What did you write down, Jaybird?
I don't want to say it.
What did you write down?
Lucifer.
Lucifer, wow.
I was working it out.
Sadly, nobody got the song correct. It is called Titanium.
That's it. Miami's like, no.
It's a lot.
Okay, all right. Let's see if it gets better.
No.
It may not. Okay, song number 2 here. What is the title of this EDM song?
Take a seat.
Da 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 da.
Take a seat.
It's Miley?
No, it's Maren Morris that is singing. The DJ is Zed.
Take a seat.
All right, got it.
Stay or leave.
I think I got it.
Stay or leave. I'm going to leave. If I'm at EDM, I'm leaving.
What if you just hummed the chorus?
So, baby, why don't you just meet me?
Oh! At this point now, you're just kind of giving me an ice cream.
Yeah, you gave him that whole
the
answer.
Slushies are free.
I didn't give him the answer. And I don't have a lot of faith.
You don't have the least care.
I just want to see, could I go all the way up to the title of the song and he still miss it?
Oh my gosh. If you miss it with that clue.
More of an experiment than anything. Jaber, what is the title of this song?
In the middle.
In the middle?
In the middle.
Malcolm.
Give me the exact title. It's 2 letters. Or 2 words.
In the. No, I'm just kidding. The middle, Kev. I mean, this kind of is a slushy for hitters.
After the last one, like I said, my faith is low. Denny's?
I have the middle.
Virginia?
I have in the middle.
No.
It is the middle, but since I gave Jaybird so much love, I'll give everybody a point on that one.
Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle.
That's soccer mom EDM.
That is.
It is. I mean, I found the biggest hits from artists that are actually going to be at Ultra. And that is probably the biggest soccer mom EDM song of all time.
Gotcha.
Probably.
Zed will be out there.
Yeah, Zed's going to be out there. Zed will be there. Though this is a pretty big soccer mom song as well. This one done by Marshmello. What is the title of this song? Lately,
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. I want you to be, you know what that is?
The air.
Bastille sings the song that Marshmello DJs.
I've never seen Denny sound so arrogant.
We just played this song a huge amount of times. It was just nonstop played.
It's a massive song. Bastille sings it. Marshmello's the DJ. I just want you to be what?
Quiet.
Okay. All right, time is up. Oh. Got to write the title of the song down.
I wrote something down, but you said time was up. And it's not good. It's
not good. Yeah. Denny's, what is the title of this song?
I put happier.
Happier. What did you write down, Virginia?
I wrote happier.
Jaber, what did you write down?
S'mores. I was working.
Marshmello. He was making s'mores.
I got you. It's happier.
Lately, I've been thinking. I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. So I'll go. I will go.
You're right. That is also soccer mom EDM.
Soccer mom EDM. Absolutely. All right. This artist will also be at Ultra Music Fest at Bayfront Park this weekend. I know Denny's going to get this, so I'm going to have to limit myself on the clues. What is the title of this song? Denny's going to get it, no question. I know he loves this song.
Oh, gosh.
MIA is the artist.
I do love this beat.
Yeah.
Yep, you do. Oh, man.
A lot of odd sound effects in this song. Okay. Denny's has got 2. Virginia's got 2. Jaybird's got 1. This could be the big separator here in 2-second tunes. Virginia, what is the title of this song?
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew.
I don't know the damn name.
Uh-huh.
All I got
It
is
has a tricky title.
all I got is gunshots, Kevin.
Okay. Bird, what is the title of this song?
I put
It's the NRA's favorite song.
I put war sex, but I don't think that's right. 'Cause I remember the video. It's like
Denny's, what's the title of the song?
Is it Paper Planes?
Paper Planes.
MIA.
a battle going on?
Yeah, a lot of hers seems to be Middle East war themes.
It's a war of sorts.
Okay, it's fun.
It's a war out there, boys.
Yeah.
It's really not even a battle. It's not a war in here. There's no battle going on.
It's a bloodbath.
Okay, Denny's has 3, Virginia 2, Jaybird 1. Song number 5, 2-second tunes. An EDM artist who will be at Ultra this weekend is Swedish House Mafia. What is the title of this song? When I heard my father say, da 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 da.
My father said,
Yeah, what did he say?
What's the dilly? I don't know why I always want to go into that.
We always get a
What's the dealio?
What do they sing right after that part?
So raise your glass if you want.
Any kind of a hint? Anything to give your boy? Oh, nah. There's nothing you can do to help.
4 words in the title.
4 words.
4
Oh
words
my
in
gosh,
the
there's so
title.
many.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Preocuparse would be a word if you were Spanish that might help you out.
I hear scratching out.
He's scribbling just in a circle.
One more hint. One more hint.
Whew. Da 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 da. At the end, they are speaking to a young person.
Oh my gosh.
What would you call a young person? Okay, those are the clues that I got for you. What is the title of this song?
Tax write-off?
Okay. All righty. Here we go. Jaber, what did you write down for the title of this song by Swedish House Mafia?
Children of the Music.
Children of the Music. Denny's, what did you write down?
Man, I had everything but the title. I put, what's the dealio?
Yeah, I can see why you got that. Virginia, what did you have?
Don't you worry, child.
Don't you worry, child, Virginia.
Damn it.
don't you worry,
Oh,
child.
I had the melody.
She has got a plan for you. Don't you worry now.
Drop that. There you go, Bird. Yeah.
What does he say after don't you worry, child? Is he saying the singer Sierra's got a plan for you?
Yes, Sierra does. Yeah. Just to listen to Sierra's music because she's got a plan for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Cross promotion.
All right, I think we got a tie between Virginia and Denny's.
It's that Swedish house.
Mm-hmm.
It's over.
I'm going to make it be over. I know you would want that.
Bonus round.
Well, I'm so bad at it.
Yeah.
10 more songs.
Yeah. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Oh my goodness, man. I have got so much stuff to get into with the whacked out news, including somebody who is making serious bank off of something we were doing here on the KVJ show called the Slapshot. Where can you get it for $30 in South Florida? I'll let you know next.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. but I only have 2 hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. 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 I didn't know.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
I gotta tell you, this is downright brilliant. We knew about the Slapshot. In fact, we did it, about a year ago here on the KVJ show. It's where you do a shot of liquor and then the bartender throws a cup of water in your face and then slaps you really hard. That's called the Slapshot.
We had our amazing slapper come in here, and I challenge you to find somebody better at slapping.
Evelyn, our traffic
Evelyn
reporter.
lays it down. Like, she's a fighter. She's a real, boxer, MMA girl. Like, she could slap better than anybody.
So tell me if this is not brilliant. 26-year-old Ayanna Callis is her name.
Callis.
She is a Nova Southeastern University grad and a freelance bartender who sells her own version of the Slapshot that she calls the Hurricane, and you can get it at Backyard Fort Lauderdale. Now, the amazing thing about this is she starts out in a bikini. Suits, do you have those photos? Okay, check this out. Because you've got her in the bikini doing the Slapshot to guys who are paying $30 each at least to get it. Now, for $30, she'll throw a pitcher of water in your face and then she'll slap you hard. She also will incorporate some acrobatic moves and wrestling-style theatrics, and for a slight upgrade in price, she'll work in a Matrix-style bar bend or hit you with a combination of smacks.
Wow.
Now listen to what she is making here. Ayanna has been selling up to $6,000 worth of shots a night, and last spring break, she worked 45 days in a row from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m., If you add that together, she made $270,000, works 2 months out of the year, spends the rest of the time sailing the world on her boat.
She probably has to give a lot of that to the bar, though, right?
What she does, she's freelance. So she buys the shot from the bar, and then she does her own markup, and then she keeps the rest for the theatrics she puts to it.
I love the side hustle.
It's kind of smart, right?
I get how some people don't understand it or are weirded out or going, who would pay that? But people are.
Well,
it's not just a shot. It's a show.
It's a show.
And the guys that do it, they're doing it with all their boys watching and cheering.
She's become her own celebrity, and now you get a video with her, and it's a whole thing.
And there she is right there in just the bikini, so you can get a nice
Wow,
frontal
she's
shot. Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. So, I mean, that's it. So, you can see these guys. So, these guys who are on spring break, they want to get a video or a photo. Look, I would have done it.
Of course you would have.
Absolutely would have done it.
You probably, if you were a single man, you'd do it now.
Oh, if you could, and you're hopped up, and oh my gosh, there's the girl. She does the slap shot.
Pretty smart, yeah.
We would push people out of the way to do it.
I get why
Pretty
people.
smart.
I get why people don't get it, and I get why people do get it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, there are other stories out of South Florida of people not making quite as good of decisions as she is in regards to alcohol. 70-year-old Arnold Mackey was reportedly making a thrusting motion while on top of 44-year-old April White on a patch of grass across from the Popeyes restaurant there adjacent to U.S. Highway 1 in Vero Beach.
What's going on over there? What that guy doing?
They were apparently in plain view of passing motorists.
Oh, my.
When confronted by sheriff's deputies, the couple began adjusting their shorts, but Mackey, who appeared a little flustered, was unable to fully pull his shorts up, which left him completely exposed to the oncoming traffic there at Popeyes.
Oh, my.
While struggling with the cop, the girl, her last name is White, called the officer a gay slur, then started throwing out other obscenities as he sought to restrain her. She also reeked of alcohol. He took her to the ground where he found 4 empty bottles of vodka and an unopened bottle of rum.
Wow.
Both were arrested for exposure of sexual organs, a misdemeanor, and White was also charged with resisting arrest and disorderly intoxication.
But is she single?
I mean, I'm surprised that she was so tough to arrest. She sounds very classy.
Yikes.
I mean, how many things can you jam in one story?
Alicia Langley and her fiance Timothy Stevens were arrested for child neglect after getting drunk and passing out on a beach in Volusia County while their 5 and 7-year-old kids wandered off.
Oh, no.
Now, thankfully, the kids were eventually found later at a hotel pool, but they were not too happy when they were woken up and being handcuffed. Here's a bit of the camera footage.
So we're not allowed to have any beer at the beach? Huh?
It's illegal to have alcohol on the beach.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought it was not glass. Who is so illegal?
No, the cops here are dickheads. This lady is the only person that's been nice. Him, everybody else has been dickheads. So now we both go to jail. Who the is gonna bond us out?
That's a good question.
That's every video that's on YouTube.
Well, the thing I loved, after getting handcuffed, the dude, Timothy Stevens, decided it'd be a great idea to run off from the cops. He made it about 6 steps.
Oh yeah, so this
good Lord.
This will be one that's featured on YouTube immediately, Virginia.
His mugshot, he has sand all in his face. It's caked in his eye.
I always love when drunk people think they know the law.
Oh,
what
yeah.
about these poor kids?
I know.
I mean, that's just sad.
It is.
It is
It's
sad.
Like I said, the rest of the stories are not good alcohol stories. Police in Alabama were called to an intersection on Monday where an SUV was continuously ramming an electronic sign that said "Zero tolerance, drugs and alcohol." And here are the people filming the video who are amused.
Holy cow, he's doing it again.
The policeman's probably going to have to, block him in there.
How? Watch, he's going to really go this time. Oh, my Lord, what is he doing? Zero tolerance for drugs and alcohol, it says.
God, what is he doing?
Well, he squared up again.
I could probably listen to them commentate for another 10 minutes.
They're having a good time. The driver was eventually arrested. Lawrence Russell Jr., a former Delta Airlines pilot, will spend 10 months in jail after showing up to work to fly cross-continental drunk.
Gosh, man, you wonder how many times. How prevalent is this? Because there's times where someone's flown and gotten away with it under the influence of some.
I don't think it's that prevalent.
You
because
don't?
You have multiple captains in there. It's not just
Yeah.
one guy. There's a system of checks and balances, and I think these guys would call each other out quick.
Yeah, he was actually doing a transatlantic flight. He was supposed to fly from Scotland to JFK Airport in New York last year, but his blood alcohol level was more than twice the federal aviation limit to fly. And then they found a half-empty bottle of Jägermeister in his luggage.
Bruh.
Dude.
Jaeger?
Jaeger.
That stuff reeks. You're not sneaking Jaeger anywhere.
And you're talking about what liquor, which is easier to, if someone's drinking. What if they're taking pills or something?
Yeah.
Are those checks and balances in place for that, Virginia?
Well, if he looks intoxicated, I think the other pilots would definitely turn him in.
Mm-hmm. And, man, this is something I would not want to find. A pile of 11 ball pythons were all tangled together in a mating session.
Oh, Kevin, that sounds just like your party.
A snake orgy.
It's amazing.
A snake orgy. They say that one of the snakes was longer than 16 feet. I don't know if in snake orgies size matters.
Oh, BSE, big snake energy.
Yeah. But boy, they were there. They say the weight of the pile was over 500 pounds.
Whoa.
Oh, they were just getting it.
Getting at it. A snake orgy. How about that? And they say the largest, most expensive, and complicated underwater recovery mission begins next month off the coast of Colombia to salvage the Spanish galleon, the San Jose. They say there's $17 billion in loot on board.
Ooh, I love buried treasure stories, Virginia.
Has this been claimed by that same guy that claims all of them?
It's been claimed by Colombia, Spain, Venezuela, and the United States.
Good luck.
Yeah, robots are going to be
Wow.
set down to try to get as much cargo as possible before an attempt to lift the ship. They'll then, hopefully, if it doesn't disintegrate, display it in a museum.
So they know for a fact exactly where it's at, or
Yeah, they do.
That's
yeah, they
crazy.
Do. They found it in 2015. It sank in 1708, so it remained a mystery all those years.
Oh my gosh, I love this stuff.
So from 2015 till now, they knew it was there?
Yeah.
And they
because they probably didn't want to start a war. It's mine, it's ours, it's mine.
Yeah.
They probably have to figure all that out.
No, dude, tried to scuba Steve it down there and pilfer.
I don't think it's in shallow waters. It's a challenging thing. You'd have to have good equipment to do.
I think it works that way, dog. You've been watching Goonies too much.
One-eyed Willie.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we want to hear your confessions. Do you have a secret that you're holding on to? Share it with us, and you can do it anonymously. Text it in 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. A crash tying you up currently in Broward County on Sunrise Boulevard. This is eastbound beyond Northwest 15th Avenue. Look for a right lane blocked in the area. We also have an accident that is tying you up on the Sawgrass Expressway southbound. Look for this one beyond Commercial Boulevard. Plus, you're under speed on both the Turnpike northbound and 95 northbound between Sample Road and Glades Road. And in Palm Beach County, look for slowdowns in the area of the West Palm Service Plaza on both sides of the Turnpike. You're also under speed right now on 95 northbound between Southern Boulevard and 45th Street. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
My day just flows better when I make my first stop McDonald's. I can choose two of my faves and save big when I bundle a savory sausage McMuffin or flaky sausage biscuit with crispy hash browns for breakfast for $2.89. Or I can make Mickey D's my last stop. Lunch, dinner, a late night snack, perhaps, when I bundle a hot and spicy McChicken or juicy McDouble with delicious small fries for only $3.89. Now, my day is made the tastiest way when I bundle and save at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid when product served.
When you're drinking a frozen beverage from McDonald's, your brain may not like how refreshingly cold it is. But the rest of your body, oh yes, it's gonna relish every moment of it. Because there are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's.
Try any size frozen drink like a frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry or a tasty frozen Coke for $1.49. A participating McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and Fanta are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Business. It's not a 9-to-5 proposition. It's all day and into the night. It's all the things that keep this world turning. And behind every one of these businesses is a partner like Comcast Business helping to keep it all moving. It's why the local flower shop and your favorite pizza joint, the startup and the stadium, hospitals and hotels, banks and restaurants nationwide. All these businesses choose the advanced network cybersecurity solutions, and round-the-clock trusted partnership from Comcast Business. From Main Street to Wall Street, our people are powering the businesses that power it all. So when you're ready to unlock what's possible for your business, there's no one better to answer the call. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, just like our customer Jaren.
I'm the singer and guitarist in a band, and I use my Cricket phone for everything. It's basically like another band member.
Don't miss a single beat. Switch today and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Real customer paid for testimonial. Must bring your number to Cricket on up to a $60 a month voice plan depending on device. Select models only while supplies last. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. Fees, terms, and restrictions apply. See store for details.
You know, if you're tired of glasses and contact lenses, there is a much better way. I know because I have done it. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do because I couldn't really see. I was squinting so bad. My eye doctor even told me, he said, you need glasses or contacts. What's it going to be? I'd heard a lot about LASIK, but I didn't think I could afford it, and I just didn't want to go through the pain of the procedure. Somebody told me about Panu Laser. They said, you know, look, it was a pretty good deal. I had no problem. Plus, they got a great payment plan. And they do. It's 0 down, 0 interest for up to 12 months. I sat down with Dr. Mutiella. He told me about the lasers that do all the work. He's there to supervise, and he's done over 100,000 of these. I felt good about it. I did it. My procedure was done in 90 seconds, out the door in 45 minutes, back to work the very next day. It's that simple, easy, and awesome. And if you book right now, you can get $500 off when you drop my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, at PanuLaser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
A true partner in your health dedicates time to understanding your needs. At Kvj Care Center, doctors make one-on-one time with you a priority, so you can get all your questions answered and feel more confident in your health care. Conviva Senior Care experts have been helping seniors stay healthy and independent for more than 50 years. Schedule a tour today at tourconviva.com. That's tourconviva.com.
Hey, is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs, online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, and remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms.
Hey, Florida, are you ready to meet Birch Lane? It's Megan, and I am so excited. The first ever Birch Lane stores are now open, where you can shop high-quality, classic furniture and decor in person. Don't miss the grand opening sales all month long. Plus, get expert help on home projects with free design services. It's classic style for joyful living. Shop Birch Lane, a Wayfair specialty brand at Meisner Park in Boca Raton and at birchlane.com.
Psst, have you heard the news about Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar? Look, brace yourself because they've upped their game and launched a brand new menu. Yeah, my mouth is watering just thinking about their she crab bisque and luscious sterling silver Kansas City strip steak. Oh, not to mention, of course, their oysters. Plus, they've got your next event covered with their new private room that seats 70 people. Check out StringersTavern.com for weekly events, live music, reservations, and more. Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar in Sewell's Point for a guaranteed good time. Hey, could I get another one of these?
Yeah, more and more celebrities are talking about how they are losing weight effectively. Oprah had her special the other night. Whoopi talks about the pharmaceuticals she used to lose her weight and is losing weight with. And let me tell you, if you don't know where to get them, Wellington Anti-Aging has them. If you're having a hard time losing the weight, they can help you. And look, you're going to be a lighter, healthier version of yourself. There's so many great things they can do there at Wellington Anti-Aging, not just take off the weight. I love the hormone replacement therapy because it gives you more energy, more lean muscle mass. It also does other great things. It will kick up your libido. That's going to help your love life, and that promotes good health as well. If you're going through menopause, it can get rid of the hot flashes and the night sweats. Plus, it can also fend off long-term health complications like osteoporosis, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, even some forms of cancer. And even if you got just lines or wrinkles on your face, they can get rid of those as well. All you do is click online to WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Experience the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
All right, we got the KVJ confessional open here. Do you have some secrets that you are holding on here today? We'd love to hear them. You can text them into us anonymously, 877-979-WRMF. What kind of little devious secrets are people holding on to today? One of the texts we got said, redid a friend's kitchen free of charge. It was $3,000 worth of work. They told my wife that they were going to get me a special gift as a thank you, and I ended up with a $5 box of chocolates.
What?
No longer friends.
Man, can you even get a good box of chocolates for $5?
No.
That's not even the good
They
stuff.
didn't give you a good box of chocolates, and you did their kitchen free of charge.
Dang.
That's how you lose a friend.
That is how you lose a friend.
This one says, my daughter would always want me to do the bedtime routine with her. I decided, though, that I'd go away on a guy's weekend, and ever since I got back, she has refused to let me put her down at night. Now I wish I never would have gone because I miss out on sleepy time every night.
Wow, it's pretty heavy.
That is pretty heavy.
It's very heavy.
Interesting little
So
thought
the moral of the
regret there.
story is just don't have kids, right?
Keep your okay, got it. You can look at it many different ways.
Gotcha.
Because who wants to miss out on the guys' weekend?
Because it sounds awesome.
Yeah. This person said, I realized nobody was tracking my work, so I tested the theory by doing nothing for a week. I was excited at first, and I thought I was onto something, but in fact, I just felt really worthless, so I left the company. How many people have a job where they could go into work today, not do a thing productive, and nobody would notice? I wonder what that job is.
It exists.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I've seen like stories on TikTok where people claim to be a part of some big corporation and they're just drawing a check, and they got fired like months ago. But whoever works in HR never got the message and just kept paying them. I'm like, does that happen?
You know, when I worked at the golf course, the fancy one, there would be times where the rich people wouldn't play as much. They'd overstaff people, and you really could go and not do a thing, and no one would know. During
Some
certain
people
times.
used to go sleep under the golf carts.
They would go sleep under. It got to the point. It got out of control. It was. Yeah, people were getting caught sleeping.
And then when you get caught under the golf cart sleeping, what do you say? Like, I'm down here fixing it?
Without a doubt. That's
the plan.
This rotor, this rotor-rooter and this
I hit a squirrel.
This alternator. It's rough.
Sir, there's no alternator in this golf cart.
Sarah, you're dumb.
This confession says the ex is worried about our teenage kids smoking weed and wants to buy one of those THC tests from Amazon. I'm just praying she doesn't ask me to do one as a control test.
Those things are so easy to beat, too, by the way.
Are they really? Okay.
Tell us more, expert.
Well, I'm trying to tell you as for cautionary tales, if you're trying to catch your kids smoking weed, there's the over-the-counter drugs are easy to manipulate.
If old man knows how to do it, your kids know how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
The kids know everything.
Even if you're in the room with them, there's ways to manipulate it.
Mm-hmm. This person said, whenever I look into the eyes of my IVF-conceived baby, I can't help but think of the magazine centerfold that helped me provide my sample. That's how it works.
Interesting.
Yep. I remember when I did it, the design layout of the clinic was terrible because you had the doctor's office where you had to take your sample, and then you had the extraction room, I guess as we could call it, and in the middle was the lobby.
Oh, so everybody sees you walking back up there with your
I
cup?
Walk through with my little brown paper bag, which everybody knows what I just did and what's going on. And let me tell you, there's 30 people in the lobby.
Is that the same place I did it?
No, different place.
That place was designed weird too.
Yeah.
That was an odd
place I went was Broward.
Because me and you went for a bit, we did.
Yeah.
It was me, you, and our traffic guy at the time, Jay Zeger. All three of us, we were doing to see who had the highest sperm count.
Yeah.
That was a weird experience because me and you went together.
In the booth.
We went in the same lobby, and that place was packed.
By the way, you're welcome.
Why didn't y'all make a video?
It was a time when you didn't do things like that.
Yeah, we weren't filming everything,
All
thank
right,
God.
we got to go back.
And I was very fertile at the time. I don't know what I am now. But at the time, Brad was ready.
But you weren't the fertilist. It was Jay.
It was Jay-Z. Yeah.
Our traffic guy was just throwing numbers.
But the whole time, you're right, the whole time you're in there, you're going, everyone knows what I'm doing. There is material in there, and you go, I don't want to touch this material. I got to go with the Rolodex in my memory bank.
Yeah, it went to it.
I got to think about Kevin.
Yeah, that was an odd mix.
It was. Well, then you try to turn to a game, who can get done the quickest?
Yeah. And then we wound up losing to the traffic guy, who ironically had a backup.
He doubled your numbers.
He did, yeah. Another confession here. It says, I once took a shower at a friend's house hoping his hot mom would walk in on me.
Whoa, this sounds like the beginning of an adult movie.
I think we need the saxophone.
Yes.
Blow it, Kev.
I don't know where it is.
Oh, we lost our saxophone.
Oh, there she is.
So nice.
So he's hoping that the hot mom walks in on him. Instead, his dad did. And not only did he not care that somebody was in the shower at the time, but he took the stinkiest, steamiest dump I've ever smelled.
What?
So here I come out of the bathroom right as his hot mom finds me walking out of the stinking bathroom.
Oh, no.
Well, that just didn't work out well.
Why would the dad go in there and do number two while you're showering?
There are some brazen dads that just don't care. They look at that is their throne. They are the king of the castle, and they'll go into their throne room whenever they want.
Almost sending a message. It's very 1950s, Virginia.
It is.
I mean, that went sideways quick.
That was like a Netflix series. It had a lot of turns to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a bit of a debate that is going on right now on social media. Apparently, there are a lot of people that think you should not order from the kids' menu. Kind of curious exactly where that is.
What if you're a kid?
Adults ordering from the kids' menu, I should have said. Yeah.
I do it a lot whenever we're at a hotel. You can go on the hotel room service menu and order like 3 kids' meals, and all of you can enjoy it and eat it. And it's just like a little snack food, and it's way cheaper than ordering off the adult menu. That's my tip.
Right. So I'm just kind of curious where that lies. Do you think it is wrong for adults with no kids to order from the kids' menu? Yes or no? Where are we set on that? You can go to our YouTube page right now and let us know in this KVJ TV poll.
The KVJ Show will be right back. 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, West Palm Beach, looking for new ways to save? Well, on Verizon, you don't need to be on a family plan to get our best deals. For a limited time, plans start at just $55 a month for a single line on unlimited welcome, with autopay plus taxes and fees. That's a savings of $10 a month. Plus, get a select phone on us and a $100 Verizon gift card when you switch. There's never been a better time to switch to the network America relies on. This offer won't last long. Visit your local Verizon store to switch and save big today. Minimum $599.99 up to $659.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line on unlimited welcome plan required. $100 Verizon e-gift card sent within 8 weeks with port-in. Less up to $659.99 promo credit applied over 36 months. 0% APR. $360 local promo credit applied over 36 months for new customers with 1 new line. Additional terms apply. In select markets only. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. For unlimited welcome plan in times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
I'm so excited for Saturday because I'm doing brunch at Berry Fresh Cafe. I love the new location right there in Palm Beach Gardens at US 1 and PGA. But there's actually 4 locations of Berry Fresh Cafe all throughout South Florida. Stewart, Jupiter, Port St. Lucie, and the new one where I'll be on Saturday in Palm Beach Gardens at US 1 and PGA. At Berry Fresh Cafe, it's family owned, locally owned by the same family that used to own RJ Gators. Delicious, clean eating. I love the fact that, too, they have keto, vegan, vegetarian. And if you're like me and you care about your cocktails, they've got bacon-infused vodka for those delicious Bloody Marys. And you can do a mimosa flight or a Bloody Mary flight to figure out which flavors that you like best. I love it. Go see why everybody's talking about breakfast, brunch, and lunch at Berry Fresh Cafe. See you there this Saturday at Berry Fresh Cafe.
ZipRecruiter's smart technology can quickly scan thousands of resumes, helping you find qualified candidates fast. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Bob. Spring forward with a new hiring partner, ZipRecruiter, and find top talent sooner. See why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Just go to this exclusive web address to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/Bob. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/Bob. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
The Jeep Celebration event is going on right now with exceptional offers on a wide selection of Jeep brand vehicles. If you're looking to supercharge your next adventure, look no further than America's best-selling plug-in hybrid, the Jeep Wrangler 4xE. Or choose the luxurious Grand Cherokee or Grand Cherokee 4xE. All celebrations must come to an end, so hurry and visit Jeep.com or your local Jeep brand dealer for great deals during the Jeep Celebration event. Based on 2022 CYQ4 sales, J.D. Power retail sales data. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Well, we all love anti-aging, right? You know, turning back the hands of time, or at least stopping the hands of time. This is what they specialize in at Begin Anew Med Spa. They do it better than anybody. They've got so many gadgets and gizmos and fun things to help you look younger, to help you feel younger. I love Begin Anew because they've got everything from the inside out and the outside in. They've got that total optimal wellness check where you can do your blood work, check your hormones, make sure all of that is intact. They've also got the newest lasers. They've got hydrofacials, the Morpheus 8 system, photofacials, dermaplaning. Go to beginanewmed.com today. See them right there on Indian Town Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. And if you're looking for the semaglutide, the triziptide, the Monjuro, the Ozempic, they've got it, all of it. And when you drop my name, get $75 off at beginanewmed.com.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Wall-to-wall sunshine out there, blustery north winds, and dramatically cooler. If you're heading out, you may need an extra layer, especially tonight. We'll get into the low 70s for daytime highs. Not the best beach day with all that sand blowing around. Tonight, we're into the 50s. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Steve Weagle on 97.9 WRMF.
Sponsored by Compassion International.
Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and more for a child in poverty. And there are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year and their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393.
Got a comment? On YouTube, join the live chat. Just search KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
I was really surprised that this was as much of a thing as it was based on the comments on this TikTok video that Vanessa von Schwartz had put up. She apparently was questioned by a hotel worker after ordering a kid's meal via room service.
And I just ordered room service, and the girl who brought it to my room opens the door and she's like, where's the kid? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you ordered off the kids menu. I I was like, and? So is it really that bad if I order some chicken nuggets and like a pizza, like a kid's pizza and french fries? Let me enjoy my kids' meal in peace.
Made up story.
Well, like I said, I would have thought the same thing, except for there are a lot of people. Maybe you can get bots to argue a side of it to make it something, because I'm like, there's no way people are upset by that. But there were a lot of people commenting that, oh, no, you should never do that. It's terrible.
That is real. That part is.
But where did the numbers fall? 88% of the people watching KVJ TV do not think it is wrong for adults to order off the kids' menu. In fact, there's so many restaurants today that are doing more bite-sized type stuff because of a lot of the diet drugs that are out there. Virginia, isn't that true, that you just don't want to plow down as much food?
It's so true. You just aren't hungry to eat a whole appetizer and a whole meal and a dessert. Like you literally can't do it on these medicines.
You're not trying to make it. You're trying to sell a fun experience to somebody. You're not trying to put them through this mortal dilemma of, should I order a kid's menu? Some of the menus for the items for kids it's just too big. You're going to waste food if. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm the adult menu, so they'll order off the kid menu because they can't eat all of that. They're going to waste. They'll waste food and they're saving money. Why would you not do that?
Mm-hmm. That's what I would think.
And if there's any kind of a thing about the kids menu, just take off kids menu and put, like you're saying, bite-sized menu or shareable menu.
Junior plate.
Yeah, junior plate, exactly. So anybody who has a smaller appetite can get it, kid or adult.
Yeah.
You want people to buy.
Yeah. Now, maybe there is something that we actually need to spend our time focusing on clamping down on. I think I'm actually in this camp now. Scooters in South Florida. And there's one town that's talking about doing something about it. And I've got a couple of my own stories and why I am such an advocate for these lawless scooter riders being under control next.
They saw what I saw. They would fall the way I felt, but they don't know what you want. And baby, I would never tell if they knew what I know. They would never let you go. So guess what? I ain't never letting you go. 'Cause your lips were made for mine, and my heart would go flatline if it wasn't beating for you all the time. So if I get jealous, I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish. It's bad for my mental, but I can't fight it when you're out looking like you do, but you can't hide it. No, put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you, making me insane. You cannot be explained. Oh, you must be an angel. Every time the phone rings, I hope that it's you on the other side. I wanna tell you everything, everything that's on my mind, and I don't want any other guys taking my place, girl. I got too much pride. I know I may be wrong, but I don't wanna be right. 'Cause your lips were made for mine, and my heart would go flatline if it wasn't beating for you all the time. So if I get jealous, I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish. It's bad for my mental, but I can't fight it when you're out looking like you do, but you can't hide it. No, put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you, making me insane. You cannot be explained. Oh, you must be an angel. Put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you, making me insane. You cannot be explained. Oh, you must be an angel. Owner of my heart, tattooed your mark, there for the whole world to see. You're the owner of my heart and all my scars. Baby, you got such a hold on me. So if I get jealous, I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish. It's bad for my mental, but I can't fight it when glad your mama made you. Making me insane, you cannot be explained. Ooh, you must be an angel. Jealous, but I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish.
I gotta tell you, there's a lot of comments about the kids menu stuff. It's kind of interesting because somebody made a TikTok video. People were arguing back and forth about if you're an adult, can you order off the kids menu and have a kid? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 88% of people who watch the KVJ show think you should. Somebody said when my mom got weight loss surgery, she was given a special card from the doctor allowing her to buy kids meals at restaurants. Because apparently some places do a little pushback, but somebody else in the chat room said that you can't really discriminate. It's almost like ageism, and so you should be able to.
It's also just bad business. You don't.
It is,
You don't want your customers feeling like they're doing something wrong on the rules you're making. Then don't have a kids menu.
Well, with the gastric bypasses and the weight loss drugs so prevalent now in our society, somebody is asking, do you think they're going to start raising the prices of kids menus?
Yes.
Items. And that might, in a sense, if you are not doing the diet drugs and you legitimately have kids, you might be like, gosh, man, some of our family vacations now have all of a sudden gotten a lot more expensive on the food department.
Oh, they are. I'm already seeing the kid prices raised too. And another trick restaurants do sometimes is they don't change the adult menu item or the kid menu item. You're thinking you're ordering a kid's menu or from the adult. It's the same exact thing. There's no difference. And that makes it confusing and it makes you not trust it.
Yeah, I could see that. There's one thing that I can get behind, and you're starting to see it a bit. These scooters and electric bikes that are out there. And look, I'm going to do my best to not sound like the crotchety old man that just, these dang kids. But I have almost killed 2 people now. I'm not kidding you, because I would have hit them pretty hard with my car. The one I think I told you about where I was at State Road 7 in West Boca. And you know how in Boca, if you don't immediately gun it when it turns green, they lay on the horn?
Yes.
Okay. So I had that in my mind, right? So the light is getting ready to turn green. I'm like, I'm not going to let Boca get me. I'm going to be quick off the line, and I'm going to get going. The light turns green. I go to hit the gas. All of a sudden, somebody comes in front of my car on one of those little motorized scooters. And thankfully, I was able to switch fast enough, and I got those cat-like reflexes to go from the gas to the brake, and he almost rolled up on my hood. It was like, ugh. And I was like, dude, he had to have run a red light. He's not even abiding by any of the rules of the road. He's just going wherever he wants, whenever he wants. I'm like, let's do the math on the weight of these vehicles. Mine versus yours.
Them scooters go fast,
They
too,
do,
man.
and they're so fun.
They look so fun.
We were riding them in Nashville and breaking every law. It was so fun.
And that's it. Is you got people that are breaking every law, and a lot of times people are intoxicated on those things. And you're out there running around in traffic. And then over our spring break, I was at a stop sign. The only place you could go was to turn left or go straight. There was no right turn. So I looked to the right and I'm like, okay, nobody's walking, no pedestrian. I looked to the left. I'm like, okay, it's my turn to go. I started the gas, and again, zipping in front of me is a kid on one of those scooters. He had come so fast. By the time I looked to the right and then looked to the left, he zipped right in front of my car, ran through whatever, and that kid I might have nicked.
There's a kid in my neighborhood that he's got one, and I swear to you, he's got it souped up to go 140 miles an hour. It is so fast.
It is, and it's becoming a real big issue. And now Miami-Dade County is talking about imposing a 15-mile-per-hour speed limit for scooters and electric bikes, and for good reason, because we're starting to have, thankfully, in both of my cases, I was with my wits, I was on it, and I was able to stop. But in both cases, they were not abiding by the law, the rules of the road, and it could have been really bad for them had I plowed into them.
It shook me as well. It's completely changed the way how I drive in my neighborhood, because just like you, they get up on you real quick, and they don't seem to care about life or death.
Well, they think you see them and they think you're going to stop.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If you are the person on the scooter, you kind of have to flip it and assume they didn't see you.
And they're not thinking that way, and that's the problem. We just had a a 16-year-old 11th grader at Cooper City High that lost his life. He crashed with a Tesla driving his scooter to school on Monday morning. And Key Biscayne, there was somebody that collided with an electric bike rider, and the bicyclist died last month. So, you're starting to see these things where they weren't as fortunate as I was, where they were able to hit the brakes or avoid hitting the person on the scooter, but they're starting to see that is they're going too fast and they're not abiding by it. They have their own laws, their own rules, and you just can't play like that in traffic.
And if it gets dark out, Virginia, I think it was you picked me up one morning, you go, you don't have any lights on in this area. It's so dark.
There's no street lights.
There's no street lights.
Yeah. So it's like
that's going on with no street lights.
Yeah, you can't see.
So what they're going to do in Miami-Dade County, they're going to have a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit for scooters and electric bikes. They're going to have a ban on riding them on sidewalks and on roads without bike lanes. And that kid that I almost hit the second time, he had been riding on the sidewalks, but then decided to go in the road and then was going back onto the sidewalks. So that's where he was going.
And yes, you can get a DUI on those.
Yeah, no doubt. And they say if you break any of these laws that they're going to have, that you would get a $250 ticket. So they'll start pulling people over on scooters and those electric bikes and finding them just like they're on a regular motorized vehicle.
Not in Nashville. You can ride right in front of the cop and he waves at you.
Yeah,
they got too much going on.
For every PSA you have, she's going to combat that with an
it takes a couple people getting plowed, unfortunately. Doesn't it take something like that, a couple bad stories before we're going to try to put some kind of regulations on it?
I'm on both sides here because I almost hit somebody on one, but I also have that cowboy spirit as well, and they do look fun, and I want to go
no
fast.
doubt they're fun. Yeah, no doubt. And I
feel
get
the
it.
need for speed.
And I think what happens, you get on them, and they're so fun, you feel so free that you're just forgetting that there are other cars that are driving around.
But you cannot drive them when you've been drinking. Seriously, if you're a person that's thinking about doing that, don't.
And the ones I'm talking about are younger humans here that may not,
hot doggers.
There's a hot dog in a little bit. They're not looking through that eyes of, I could die kind of lens.
Yeah, absolutely. They got that hot dog mentality. So it'll be interesting to see if other cities in South Florida will start cracking down a little bit on these zippy scooters that are out there. All right, we got some very interesting matchups. Denny's has got them laid out for the All Things Awful bracket. I want to see how you guys would vote here in the first round because we got a few interesting ones here, like taxes versus the Kardashians.
It's a tough one.
What is
what
more
a pair
awful?
up?
Yes, we'll debate that next.
Follow KVJ on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show.
Hard Rock Bet presents Legal in Florida.
You can bet the game on Hard Rock Bet. No more betting inside your head. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Legal in Florida.
It's safe, it's legal. We'll repeat that it is legal.
Top rated sportsbook and it's the only one that's legal.
Get a no-regret first bet up to $100 when you sign up now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and over and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Demand Dave. 844-4111-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-4111-LAW.
You call that a precision stop?
When a rookie stunt driver,
Just give me a shot.
meets the trainer who thought he'd seen it all,
Come on, focus.
they'll soon find out that behind the wheel of the Nissan Rogue, with the power of VC turbo and the most fuel-efficient gas-powered engine in its class,
Watch this.
the protege can become a master. But this is no ordinary blockbuster. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Level up your drive with 1.9% APR financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Auto Pacific segmentation excluding hybrids and electric vehicles. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. For well-qualified buyers, 1.9% APR financing for 60 months on new 2023 Rogue and dealer stock. Example, 60 months financing at $1,748 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and in-MAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 4/1/24.
At the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center, it's a team you can trust. It's a team that has been put together, handpicked, and it's a team that cares. I love the fact that Dr. Rankin is in charge there. He has the best vision, the best bedside manner. He and his team are into giving you the best body. They really do care. They want to put things back where they were before you had kids, before maybe you lost all that weight. They want to get your body feeling great and amazing. Summer will be here before we know it, and this is the team to help you feel your best, look your best, and live your best. Liposuction, mommy makeovers, tummy tucks, breast lifts, they do it all in Jupiter and in Boca. Go online today and see the before and after pictures at aquaplasticsurgery.com. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Bauermeister, and Dr. Giselle, the female plastic surgeon, are waiting to see you today in Jupiter and in Boca. aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Every March, Jersey Mike's turns money from subs into charitable donations.
And March 27th is Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, where 100% of sales from every sub are given back to the community.
And to kick off all that giving, Peter gave me an apron. I'm honored.
Looking good, Danny. We've got subs to make, though.
Yeah, now I know why you gave me the apron. Join us Wednesday, March 27th for Jersey Mike's Day of Giving. Be a sub above.
Hamilton is coming. Get tickets today for the Tony, Olivier, Grammy, and Pulitzer Prize-winning musical. It's the story of America then, told by America now. Hamilton in West Palm Beach at the Kravis Center from April 10th to 21st. Get tickets at kravis.org.
Now is the time to start thinking about summer camp for your child. And if you live in Palm Beach County, did you know more than 3,000 summer camp scholarships are available for children ages 5 through 17? Want to learn if your child may be eligible for a scholarship to cover all camp costs? Go to everyparentpbc.org/camp. That's everyparentpbc.org/camp. This message brought to you by Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
At Kia Del Rey, there's something for everyone. Right now, get great deals on all new 2024 Kia models. And at Kia Del Rey, you get the best price guarantee or Kia Del Rey will pay you $500. Plus, your new Kia comes with a 2-year, 24-month complimentary maintenance schedule and the industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty on all new Kias. Local heroes, police, fire, military get half off on service or accessories. Kia Del Rey, 2255 South Federal Highway in Delray Beach, or visit KiaDelRey.com.
Fall back in love with your house. I'm telling you the difference that it makes when you switch out your windows and you go with brand new BNT windows and doors. You'll just stand in the yard and stare at your house and be like, wow, it looks so pretty. And you really do reinforce it. I've done it now. It took me 3 years to do it, courtesy of BNT windows and doors. They let me do it in phases and pay it off slowly, and that was amazing. They'll do it for you as well. Go online, bntwindowsanddoors.com. It'll feel fortified, and you'll be protecting your family and your stuff before hurricane season rolls around again like it does every year. I'm telling you, it gives you a peace of mind. At BNT, they use custom PGT windows and doors, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you have the best installers, and then you have the best product, PGT. Go online, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel now to follow KVJ and watch KVJ TV. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, March Madness getting underway. In fact, the FAU Fighting Owls are leaving Baldwin Arena in Boca Raton today at 12:45 to head to Brooklyn for the first round of the NCAA men's basketball tournament. Best of luck to them Fighting Owls against Northwestern Friday at 12:15.
No, sleep till Brooklyn.
You guys got it down.
I don't know if we do. I felt like that was right. Yeah, I felt awkward doing hoot. I felt like I was talking over you, and I think I don't know. We got to work on it.
Whatever. Mine was on point. I can't help if your hoot's off.
FAU said stop cheering.
They said they don't want us to cheer.
All right.
Well, a lot of people are doing brackets when it comes to men's basketball teams or women's, but you can also do the All Things Awful bracket, which we have 64 awful things. And just like they do in the regular basketball brackets, we have in the first round some ones that should pretty much win. It's a lot easier to fill out the first round than it is the future round. So keep that in mind as I go through some of the first round pairings. You're going to have some that are going to just get smeared, but there were several that stood out to me that I thought were pretty good. Here are some of the matchups we have in the first round of our All Things Awful bracket. You've got kidney stones versus the Black Eyed Peas.
Wow.
Bird,
it's tough.
I told you had to have a day of pain from one or the other. Are you wanting a day of pain from kidney stones or from nonstop boom boom pow?
Oh, I think you got to go boom, boom, pow.
I take that.
You take it.
I gotta take
one whole
it.
day of boom,
I
boom,
do.
pow.
Kidney stones
It's so
are
2000 and late.
awful.
But it's 24 hours of nonstop.
boom,
I got that
boom,
boom, boom, boom. You
boom,
said, yeah, you're right. 2000 and late.
Yeah.
Or it'll be tough. But I just heard kidney stones
Yeah.
are next level painful.
Okay. All right.
We just had house guest in the middle of the night. Aunt Kathy woke up from a dead sleep.
Ouch.
Kidney stones, bruh.
But
she was crying. They had to rush her to the hospital. On the way to the hospital, she's puking on the side of the road. The cops pulled him over, thought she was drunk. That is pain.
You don't want that, Bird. Has the Black Eyed Peas ever made you puke?
if you woke me up from a dead sleep with boom, boom, pow, that might make me throw up.
Some of the other matchups we have in the All Things Awful bracket, we have arguing politics versus erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction.
You want ED?
No. It's more awful.
More awful. ED is more awful than arguing politics.
I think that people, yeah, I do.
Okay. All right.
Don't you think?
Some people get a boner from arguing politics.
Exactly. They get it. They get too much enjoyment out of it.
They love it.
Mm-hmm. We've got hackers versus buffering. What do you hate worse? You've ever seen that where you get that spinny little wheel and it just keeps going and going and going?
Hackers.
That leads to the tech rage. Yeah, I think hackers is worse.
Hackers is worse because they can take your money. Buffering just takes your time.
But the circle of death, as we call it in Denny's house, it can suck.
It's an Apple thing. The circle of death. That means you've messed up your Apple computer. You probably spilled soda in it.
Jaber, what's more awful, STDs or grape nuts?
It's so tough. You're right. I mean,
because you've had both and you can comment.
It's obviously STD is the worst.
Yeah, that's what I think. STD, no doubt's going to win, but it's just funny. It's paired up with grape nuts.
Grape nuts it was paired up, I don't think, evenly with that one.
Yeah.
Grape nuts should have gone against the peas.
Yeah, grape nuts and black eyed peas would have been better.
Okay, all right. What about inflation versus amusement park lines?
Inflation.
Inflation's going to win that.
Yeah, don't take my money, bruh.
How about diarrhea versus cockroaches?
Oh, that's a good
Diarrhea is
one.
worse, right?
No. I'd rather have diarrhea than cockroaches.
I mean, after a good round of diarrhea, you do feel skinny. I'm all about that.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you feel it sucks. It's not great, but if you have a roach problem, I don't know, man.
Okay. But do you have consistent roaches and consistent diarrhea?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's just an overflow of both.
Oh, that does change
You're
things.
making us think over here, Ralston.
That is a very Ivy League type question.
Okay. And then we've got taxes versus the Kardashians.
I mean, it's definitely taxes.
Definitely taxes. Come on. I know you want to say Kardashians.
No, I think the first rounds of this is kind of like, it's supposed to be kind of comical.
It is, yeah. Hopefully the whole thing will be kind of comical, but I think the first rounds are going to be a lot more difficult to have some of the upsets, and that's the way the NCAA tournaments go as well.
I'm not sure how comical it's going to get if we have murder and cancer going head-to-head in the final two.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm getting some people are a little upset we added those two, but they're what they are,
I get it.
I get it.
I'm upset with this too.
People are always going to be upset with us. That's just how we roll.
Look, there's some people that believe levity in terrible situations at least get you through it.
Yes.
Some people don't, clearly.
If you would like to vote, you go to kvjshow.com. You can go on there, or you can link up to our KVJ Show Facebook page, and that is where you're going to find the All Things Awful bracket. Just a couple of days of voting before we pare it down to a round of 34. A Taylor Swift story that is going to make you love her even more right after Is It Over Now?
Once the flight had flown, with the wilt of the rose, I slept all alone, but you still wouldn't go. Let's fast forward to 300 takeout coffees later. I see your profile and your smile on unsuspecting waiters. You dream of my mouth before it called you a lying traitor. You search in every maiden's bed for something greater. Baby, was it over when she laid down on your couch? Was it over when he unbuttoned my blouse? Come here, I whispered in your ear in your dream as you passed out. Baby, was it over then? And is it over now? When you lost control, red blood, white snow, blue dress on a bow. Your new girl is my clone. Did you think I didn't see there were flashing lights? At least I had the decency to keep my nights out of sight. Only rumors about my hips and thighs and my whispered sighs. Oh Lord, I think about jumping off of very tall somethings just to see you come running and say the one thing I've been wanting. But no, let's fast forward to 300 awkward blind dates later. If she's got blue eyes, I will surmise that she'll probably date her. You dream of my mouth before it called you a lying traitor. You search in every model's bed for something greater. Baby, was it over when she laid down on your couch? Was it over when he unbuttoned my blouse? Come here, I whispered in your ear in your dream as you passed out. Baby, was it over then? And is it over now? There were flashing lights. At least I had the decency to keep my nights out of sight. Only rumors about my hips and thighs and my whispered sighs. Oh Lord, I think about jumping off of fairy tale somethings just to see you come running and say the one thing I've been wanting. But no flashing lights. Let's fast forward to 300 takeout coffees later. I was hoping you'd be there and say the one thing I've been wanting, but no.
Taylor Swift recorded a song, Ronan, in 2012. It's the story of a 4-year-old girl, Ronan Thompson, who wound up dying of cancer in 2011. And she got inspiration for the lyrics of the song from Ronan's own mom, Maya Thompson. And she even credited Ronan's mom on the song as a co-writer. Here's a bit of what the song sounded like.
Come on, baby, with me, we're gonna fly away from here. You were my best for years.
Oh my gosh, Virginia. How about that, huh?
That's moving. Wow, what a nice gesture.
Oh, imagine that. Taylor Swift nailed it.
Nailed it, did it right.
And a lot of people want to know, the Swifties saying, okay, well, she did that 12 years ago. Do you ever get to talk to Taylor Swift today, or did she just kind of write it and forget about it? Here is Ronan's mom, Maya.
Do I still talk to Taylor? I do, because she is the best and so kind and so generous. 12 years later, she's still here, so I love her dearly. I'll share some things, not everything, because I'm protective of her.
How about that?
That's sweet.
12 years later, how great is Taylor Swift? Huh?
Yeah, she's the real deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look, I don't think anybody on the show has got any kind of issue with Taylor Swift. It's the
Not if
mean,
you're smart.
It's the bullied Swifties that say you can never say this and
Yeah.
you can't say that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got an issue with, right, Kevin?
Yeah. Right, Bird. All right, time to get to the ATS, the After the Show podcast coming up on YouTube and Twitch. Why don't you close it down with your thought for the day?
Keep the ones that heard you when you never said a word.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.